quizzes, facts untold, unlocking mysteries, watch them unfold. Puzzles, quizzes, mysteries unfold. Brain benders, banter, keep your mind on fire, twisting and turning higher and higher. Trivia and facts keep you on your toes. Where the next challenge leads, nobody knows. Mind on fire, nobody knows. Riddles and corners, secrets to reveal. Numbers spinning round and round in this game we're feeling found. Puzzles bright, colors loud. Mind is sharp, we're racing time. Epic moments in this climb. Entertainment prime. Brain benders, banter, we're here to play. County patterns night and day. Solve the riddles, make them sway. Cracking codes and chasing clues. Winning this we will not lose. Brain is what we choose. Fun and laughter fills the air. We're decoding everywhere. Join us if you dare. Brain benders, banter, we're here to play. Counting patterns night and day. Solve the riddles, make them sway. Cracking codes and chasing clues. Winning this we will not lose. Brainy's what we choose. Fun and laughter fills the air. We're decoding everywhere. Join us if you dare. Brain benders, that's how we're here to play. County patterns night and day. Solve the riddles, make them sway.
Hey everyone, welcome to Saturday night. Tonight we're talking about true crime stories. We're going to go through all of our panel and we're all going to tell you true crime stories. So you're not just going to hear from me. You're not just going to hear from the regular panelists. We have a special guest tonight, one of my favorite people. I really hope that you all jump over there and like and subscribe. This person knows music, like knows music. And I can tell you, like, I just love this guy so much. But yeah, we're all going to try to support each other. Let's go, let's grow. But anyways, getting back to it, I'm going to bring up my co-host, Chance.
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. No, don't do it. That's the theme of Beretta. Sammy Davis Jr.
Oh, you're adorable.
Did that come across all right? Could you hear it?
Yeah.
Was it too loud?
It was loud. It was loud, especially for people wearing earphones. But oh my god, it was priceless.
I'm sorry.
Intro. That was a priceless intro, Chance.
Thanks. What are we talking about tonight? We're talking about crime.
True crime stories. So we're going to talk about true crime stories.
And mine are nostalgic crime stories.
Oh, I bet. And first of all, I'd love to say to you, in front of everyone, God, and anyone that's watching, congratulations on your channel growth. Congratulations on your Alice stuff. I'm so proud of you, Chance. Like, you
Thank you.
literally know so much about comic books and movies and TV shows and actors and names and people. Like you really do. You really do deserve to be in that place.
Thanks very much. Thanks. Yeah, and it's
You're
no credit to me in terms of the Alice. People just love that show, and I did that so we could honor the loss of Linda Lavin, the star of Alice, who sang the theme song, and it just generically grew from there. And Alice is going to be back.
From the 70s to the 90s, you've got it down.
Thank you.
You've got it down.
2000s. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're very sweet.
I was very honored and complimented. I got to show you who Louis Capdelli was.
Oh yeah. Fistful of Radio. I run Fistful of Radio, and I have a music show called Retro Music Cuts. And I said, "Do you have any requests, Chrissy?" And you requested Louis, and I played like 5 of his songs, right?
Yes.
On the station.
And I was back there just like,
yeah, it was fun.
I was so excited.
My music show's on right now. Fistfulofradio.com. You can dial in anywhere in the world and just hit the play button. And you don't need an app. Just go to fistfulofradio.com. Plug over.
Yep. I listen to it at work now. It's programmed into my work stereo. So like,
oh, cool.
I listen to it at work.
Thank
you.
I'm
like, I have the number I could call and say, "Hey, play this song for me."
There you go. There you go. Taking requests, spinning the records. Hey, K Moonin in Florida.
Hi, K Moonin. Sorry we were late. We were having some situation backstage that we were addressing, but we're all good now. We're all good.
And hey to Jerry Dobson too, if he's watching on Facebook Live. He was seriously injured. He sent me a photo. He was actually shot. This person. He's recovering. He's going to make it. He's going to make it. He's in Michigan State. So Jerry, I'm just wishing you some quick recovery.
Yeah, because Jerry was with us for a really long time. Like, he's always here on Saturdays. Hi, we're jamming.
Hey, we're jamming.
We love our we're jamming. All right, I am going to bring up my next co-host, Limey. Well, hello.
Hello there.
Hello. I apologize for the delay. I was somewhat distracted by my pussy, and by that I mean my cat. So I do apologize for the delay. But I'm here. How are we all doing?
We're amazing.
Lovely. You look
How old is your
gorgeous
cat?
as ever.
Oh, well, thank you, Limey.
You look gorgeous ever. And Chance, that intro was top dollar. That was amazing. Very, very, very fitting for the theme of this evening, and very well performed as well. You're a natural.
That's nice.
Natural.
How old is your cat?
Well, nobody's really sure, because when she adopted me, she was a rescue cat, but I reckon she's about 14, but she acts like she's a kitten still. She's clear-eyed.
Very sweet. Very, very
runs
sweet
around
cat.
and is playful, and just lovely all round, and has me to pick up after her as well, which can't be a bad thing. I am her human butler.
That's correct.
So, yeah.
Oh, I got a complaint from Jerry Dobson. Oh, why can't this program ever start on time? I've been waiting since 25 after 9. Sorry, Jerry, if you're still watching. I know you're recovering. You're on medication. Sorry, man.
We could start on time.
Yeah,
we've been on time like maybe twice. It happened. Yeah, come on.
Thanks a lot, Limey.
Cut some
since
slack,
April of 2024, twice. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to bring up Danny Staten next. I'm bringing up Danny Staten.
Danny.
All right.
Greetings from South Carolina.
Oh, look at that beard. Look at that growth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait for a couple more months where I can shave it all off. It's driving me crazy. I've never had this much hair on my face in my life. It's horrible.
It looks good though. Let me see. Oh, it looks good.
Looks good, man.
It does. It looks good.
I kind of feel like I should have a vest and a Harley or something. Why don't y'all tell that poor Jerry guy the truth? We were all backstage talking about Jerry, and we decided we're just going to drag it out and wait a little bit longer to start, just to annoy him. You should really tell him the truth.
But that's not the truth.
Nah, come on, it's funny. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
I got to drag somebody's chain. I was going to pick on Harper, but I bore him out lately. I was going to give him a break.
Spread the love.
I'm going to bring up Shane next.
Hey.
Shane.
Hello.
Hey.
Shane, thumbs up.
Hello, Shane.
Shane, give me a thumbs up. Okay, got you. Okay. We're fighting over buttons back here. You're muted, Chance. You're muted.
We both pressed the button at the same time. Okay.
Anyway. So we brought you up and put you back. Hi, Shane.
Hello there. As I was talking to you backstage, and Chance doesn't know yet, the radar automatic brake system on this 18-wheeler, I will never badmouth it again because it worked today, as demonstrated in various videos. I've never had this happen before, but oh my, going down 24 coming out of Nashville here, moving about 65 miles an hour, give or take. Car in front of me and a truck in front of them. Something fell off of that truck, of the size of a microwave or a mini fridge. So that car in front of me, slowing down. So I saw it. I'm like, all right, I'm starting to slow down. That car just came to a complete stop. I'm like, oh, here we go. So both feet on the brakes. I'm like, I can't go left. I can't go right. I'm in the second to right lane. And she got right inches from that car and came to a complete stop.
Wow.
And I was like, whoa, it actually worked. And the only thing I'm thinking in my head the whole time this is happening was like, well, I got 3 hours of drive time left. Now I got to pull over and do an accident report. How long is this going to take? Am I going to be able to drive this thing to the next truck stop? I got to deliver this load Monday, All that's going through my head while this thing is trying to stop. It's like, oh my God. But it worked. It worked. Well, the truck kind of died for a second and, kicked itself back on, and I'm 4 lanes of interstate here, and I was like, oh man, I gotta move. I don't want anybody to hit me from behind. But thankfully everything worked out.
Yeah, and it's good, like you said, you had lightweight. You didn't have like a big heavy load.
Yeah,
hauling.
I'm only hauling 7,000 pounds. Thank God I'm not heavy. Only got 7,000 pounds on here. Yeah. But yeah, that was the end of my day.
If you had like 30 or more, it would have been ugly.
30, I can stop 30. That's no problem. It's when we get up to about 38. That's when I start having some issues. It's just like I know she don't stop as well. But I mean, you got 30 is a lot. 25. You know what? I've been out of this so long, I'm forgetting my weights.
I was
25 would have been a problem.
Because I know that when we do like I'm sure your truck is a triple axle, so it's got the two in the back where the kingpin's at, and then one like your drive steer tires. So we have a bunch of those, but we have one that's only a 2 axle, so it only has so every time somebody has to take that at night, we have to call everybody and be like, don't put more than 20,000 pounds on them. They're in a 2 axle.
Right.
Because you're like, don't give them a heavy load because they're not in a triple axle truck. Like they can't legally haul that much.
But needless to say, after that, I was done. I was like, I drove for about 30, 20 more minutes. I'm like, I'm shutting down. I'm done. I was still a little on edge.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah. At that point, you kind of just need to kind of shut down, reassess, and go, whoo, that could have been really ugly. Let me just take a minute, decompress.
Yeah, it was a truck behind me. He kind of swerved to miss me because I kind of didn't know where to go. I couldn't go anywhere, and he's blowing his horn. So I jumped right on the CB.
Imagine.
I jumped right on the CB. I was like, "No, man, there was something that fell out of the truck in front of me, man. I had to stop. The car stopped in front of me." And then he came back. He was like, "Oh, I didn't see that till I passed you. My bad, John. My bad." I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah. Well, I'm really glad you're okay. I'm very, very happy you're okay, Shane. Like literally, like you're a brother to me. So I'm really grateful you're okay.
Thank
That
you.
would have really
Oh,
bothered
Chance,
me.
congratulations.
Yeah. I'm going to bring up Zach. We good with bringing up Zach? All right. Got the thumbs up. There's Zach. What's up, Zach?
True crime stories often reveal the darkest corners of humanity, uncovering chilling mysteries that haunt us long after they're solved, or remain unsolved. These cases, rooted in real-life events, remind us of the fragility of safety and the unexplainable motives behind heinous acts. From vanishing individuals to sinister crimes hidden in plain sight, each story is a disturbing puzzle waiting to be pieced together.
Yeah, Zach.
Yep.
Wow, Zach.
Well said.
Talk about taking it over. Nice intro. Taking it over.
Somebody did his homework.
Somebody did his homework. That's right. Tug, are you ready, buddy? Tug's giving me a thumbs up. Here comes Tug.
Hello. You know, I would try to have an intro, but like,
what is this?
Just a little goblin.
It's super cute.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just thought I'd bring him on board. If I make any weird faces today, it's because my son had a robotics competition, so I was sitting in a high school gymnasium all day long on these like really uncomfortable bleachers. So like my back really hurt.
How did he do with the robotics?
He did great. Like
back.
He didn't go in there to win. Like he knew he wasn't gonna win. Like his team was they're the newbies basically. They just wanted to participate and place, and they had a blast. It worked great.
Okay,
was it one of them real cool robotic ones like the Japanese ones where the robots eat each other?
Good job.
No, they're not fighting each other. They're like picking up things and putting them in baskets.
No, they're not. They're not like the robot fights where they're like.
No, they're not there yet. This is just high school.
All right. Well, I think that's really cool. I'm sorry your back hurts.
Awesome.
I was only saying like, oh, sorry that you were sitting in the bleachers and your back hurts, but I want to know about your son. Like,
I get that. I totally get that.
But I want to know what happened. Like, no, but I do care that your back hurts. So
the guy
you have the cutest little gremlin thing.
He's
my friend.
Robot's arm off while it was putting something on his shelf.
I have one that looks similar.
That's
this
cute.
Is my good luck charm.
Almost looks like a Dobby.
It's made of jade.
Yeah.
It's my good luck charm.
Yeah, it does almost look like Dobby.
I think it looks like Dobby. All right, so are you guys ready to bring up our special guest tonight?
Oh, yeah.
I'm really stoked about this special guest. Give me thumbs up, special guest.
Do it. Do it.
And wait, oh, there we go. Ha ha. Hi, Caldy.
Hey.
Hi.
Coldy.
Hi, folks. How are y'all doing tonight?
We are so excited you're here tonight. Like, I absolutely love being on your panel when you have your lives and you invite me.
They get crazy, don't they?
Yeah, but the thing is that like you're so educated with music, and I love music. I absolutely love music. So, like, coming over to your stream is like the cherry on top of the banana split. It's just amazing. I love it.
Well, you just never know what you might discover and from what country and what time period, what genre. Yeah,
exactly, because Caldy plays stuff from like indie pop to anything and everything, and then Taste the Biscuit. Nobody heard of this. Caldy found it. It's brilliant. It's hilarious. It's beautiful. Caldy, I'm going to ask you to share your screen tonight and actually play Taste the Biscuit.
Oh, let me see.
If you have it. But I just want you to show people, like, Taste the Biscuit.
Are we going to save that for the open panel bit, or are we doing it now?
We're going to do it. No, we're going to do it at the open panel bit.
All right,
he wants to get it up and ready.
I see. That's something people hang around for that later because Caldy's got some gems. So yeah,
he's got some gems.
A little teaser, yeah.
A little tease.
Taste the biscuit with the butter spread.
Taste the biscuit. Moose. sign. I'm not homeless.
I'm not homeless. Oh my gosh. I have too much fun over there. Too much fun.
Absolutely. So if
Too
all
much
of
fun.
you, please and thank you. Somebody drop Caldy's link in the chat. We all need to subscribe to Caldy. Caldy is now part of the BBB community. He's part of our family. We need to support. Let's go. Let's grow. So we're going to drop Caldy's link and make sure that Caldy gets recognized. This is the second time he's been on the BBB panel, and I'm excited to have you back. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.
Caldy's an all right guy. He's been on several of my streams, haven't you?
Yes, that's how I met him.
Austin.
That's how I met him. Austin.
Don't let him separate us, Austin.
My daddy do voodoo. My daddy do voodoo.
Oh,
yeah, we were all on that stream together. Hi, Brady. Yeah, we were all in that stream together. It was hilarious. Austin, don't let them separate us. Austin. Like, yeah.
I hope him and his Funko Pops are okay.
Oh, they had so many Funko Pops.
That was a heck of a Funko Pop collection Austin had.
That, like, with the wall. That was like the whole wall. But yeah, if you know, you know. IYKYK. Limey? No.
I've only got one Funko.
I was distracted because I just saw a comment. Sorry, but yes, you're right. The kick.
Yeah. you know.
Danny, what were you saying?
I said I've only got one Funko Pop, and it's an ugly little thing. I don't see how anybody likes them things.
I listen. I don't want to make enemies. I don't like them.
Shane has a bunch.
They don't look like the likeness of who they're supposed to be. I hear you.
They're not supposed to.
Just looking, and I don't see what the big enthusiastic thing about it is.
I'm with you, Dan.
I can understand getting enthused over an action figure like a G.I. Joe or a wrestling action figure, something that the little kids can actually open and play with and enjoy. But what
Brady,
you gonna do?
fine.
What you gonna do with a Funko Pop? Really? What are you gonna
take
do
it out the box and play with it? They're more.
No, you don't take it out of the box.
Let the dog use it for a chew toy.
For a dog.
You don't take it out of the box. My daughter wouldn't even let me touch hers. She had them up on a high shelf way up there.
Look at it.
Hey, Chrissy, getting back on topic. Go ahead.
I have a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Harley Quinn that's black and white. That thing is worth a little money.
Yeah.
No one can take that away. They're valuable.
I think my daughter got one of the original Funko Pop things, like from like FYE records.
Easy. Say it right.
I'm not saying it right. I know I'm not saying it right. I already know.
You did say it right, but I was getting nervous.
Yeah.
I'm nervous because I don't want to mess it up. But my daughter went to FYE Music, right? And she was getting, like, when they still had CDs that you could go in and go through A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, like, and still get CDs, like, in, like, the actual, like, music store. And there was Funko Pops there for the first time she'd ever seen it. She was like, oh, they have a Jack Skellington. And so she grabbed it because she loves Jack Skellington. But it was, like, one of the first things she bought. And she still has it today. And
see, that's what it's
yeah.
about. Warmth in the heart.
Yeah, but you all know Sierra's been here before during Halloween time, her favorite time of year. She's a little gothic, so she loves
Oh
Jack
well, she's got a hat she'll probably try to steal from me.
I'm gonna make hats that look like brains for Brainbender Banter.
That would be cool.
Idea.
That would be cool.
I'm gonna make hats that look like brains,
like the Ack and Mars Attack.
Ack.
Yeah.
Chrissy, you want to read that comment from you? Isn't that interesting?
Sure. Susan Atkins from the
Manson
murders used to babysit me. So all you know, Yu works with me.
So we don't need to do a polygraph on him. You're taking him for his word. Okay, cool.
Absolutely. I've worked with him for 15 years. Like, I know for a fact if he said that, he means it.
I believe it. I believe it.
He's not somebody who...
Hey, Margot.
About it.
You and Mike Harper's asking you if he's serious about that claim in the chat. Anyway.
Yeah, Yu says, love the panel. Always makes a great show. Thank you all for making this a fun evening. Thank you so much, Yu. That really means a lot to me.
Thanks for
that
being
really
here.
means a lot to me that you come join us.
Now Harper has a new hero.
We can't make it without an audience. So.
Well, I know, right? We can't do it without you. Like everybody in panel, everybody that's out in the audience, like you are the reason we're here. Otherwise, we'd be backstage and still not live because we were having a good time backstage. But we're here because we want to share ourselves with you and we want you to be part of our lives. And so this is why we're here to connect with you guys and to be part of a Saturday night tradition. And hello, Corey's Comedy Channel.
Corey. Sharon saying hey to
Corey?
Zach. Hey, Corey. My flaw.
Sarah. Hi,
I'm behind.
Sarah.
I'm trying to get caught up.
It's fine. Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you, Sarah.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well, feeling better. She's been under the weather and all those fires in LA near her.
All the fires in LA and everything,
terrible.
She's
okay.
Blackouts and the expected mudslides and all the other cool stuff that's coming this week.
Yeah, with that rain.
Well, Danny was just
at
saying
least the rain will put the fires out. Look at the bright side.
Okay, bring the rain. Bring the rain. Come on, let's go.
Don't make me say my joke. Chrissy wouldn't like it. Sarah wouldn't like my joke. There's going to be a fire sale in LA. It's too soon. I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Terrible. Look, I probably just shot myself in the butt with that one. It was just a joke. Little levity. We're going through hell. We're trying to.
Yeah, right. We'll go laughing.
Yeah. Hey, Corey. Corey's Comedy Channel.
As soon as you said
you could just go with the Arrested Development answer. A fire sale? When?
There you go, Caldy. Nice timing. Nice timing, Caldy.
He sounds like Bill Mooney.
I'm telling you, you need to subscribe to Caldy.
I am. Like, so when I see the link,
absolutely.
I think I already did.
Absolutely. Like
Corey's Comedy Channel.
Quick story, right quick, about the fires in California. I was on a panel the other day. We were talking with a guy who's a friend of the guy running the panel. He's a firefighter, and they were out that way. They went out there to volunteer their services, their trucks, everything. They were unable to get water out of any of the hydrants. Eventually ended up getting told to leave because they found out that their fire trucks weren't California compliant for emissions. It's like, really?
Because they don't have death systems. They don't have death systems in their trucks.
California
got a California.
No doubt about it.
Thank you, Corey. So what are we talking about tonight, Chrissy?
All right. So we're true crime stories. Who wants to go first? Who wants to tell the first story? Come on, somebody step up. Let's go. Let's grow.
Just go in order. Why don't we go in order?
I'm not going first.
Yeah, you for a change. You always go last. Why don't you go first?
No.
Go in order.
This is her house.
I like the cute. Just no.
I'm the
let Caddy go first.
Okay.
Caldy, you get to go first. They said.
Oh boy.
Chrissy, I want to claim second after him just because I don't want anyone else to pick my two good picks. All right.
There
can be duplicates.
All righty.
What's up, Caldy? Welcome to the stage.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this one's not going to be too terribly of a long one. I was trying to look up some local stories, and they all ended with lots of SA and bad things like that. So I decided to go with something different. I just went to the internet. And then I found something that all men can agree on. Two things.
You're lucky I'm the only woman on panel.
Cocaine and boobs.
Got you on the second one.
What is happening?
All right. So this is what happened. In June 2015, a woman was busted in Bogota, Colombia, Colombia after she was found to have breast implants filled with cocaine.
What? What?
Yeah.
I'll let that sit for a second.
Okay.
But wait,
I
it
love
gets
this story
worse.
already.
It gets worse.
I was turning off my camera.
All right. So Miss
What is happening?
Miss Paola Dianaro Sabelian,
Of course.
I think I said that correctly. A
Nailed it.
22-year-old Honduran woman was acting suspiciously while at El Dorado International Airport, which prompted security to question her. The woman was x-rayed. Officials saw that she had undergone breast surgery. It turned out that Sabelian confessed to having an unknown substance recently implanted in her during her 10-day visit to the country. All right. Are we still there? All right.
Yeah.
Man, I got a
Here,
ton of
Colby.
questions already.
Officials found 1.5 kilograms or 3.3 pounds of
Putting up the
liquid
parental guidance
cocaine.
thing.
I mean, it's-
Liquid cocaine, 3.3 pounds of cocaine in her breasts.
What?
Jeez.
So it was like
Yeah.
silicocaine, not
Yes,
silicone.
yes.
Wow.
Her boobs
So-
are literally amazing.
So,
Is
so
that like size 44B
I don't know.
or 44C?
1.3 kilograms. Yeah.
44
Kilos.
3.3 pounds. All right.
Would
So,
you be
all
able
right.
to fit all of that up your nose? I mean,
Double D.
Ugh.
Triple
this
D.
Is, well, this is liquid.
That's-
So I
mean,
I don't know about that.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to take off a little bit for liquid. That would make it a C cup.
Sure. I need pictures.
Look what Brady said. Somebody read it. Chrissy, read that. It's
Hold
sexy
on.
from a woman.
I'm getting something. I'm
Okay.
not
She's
in.
lucky one
I'm
of those
the
fuckers didn't
designated
pop.
reader. I'll read it.
Yeah.
Liquid. She is lucky one of those suckers didn't pop.
Yeah, that'd
So,
been
Oh
so,
my
so,
gosh.
so the woman was promptly arrested, of course, and sent to the Bogota hospital where she was treated for an infection from the original surgery.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Then she was preparing to fly to Spain. So she was arrested and she's doing 6 years in prison. But oddly enough, 2 days later, a woman was attempting to smuggle 1,400 grams in her boobies.
Wow.
She seems smart.
Hey,
Mm.
you
Okay,
know,
we're really truly talking about
Suddenly
true
we have
crime
a parental
stories.
advisory.
Yes, there
Okay,
is a
question.
parental advisory. There is a parental advisory.
hey, I thought I brought the family friendly one here.
This is the family friendly version of
You're
Colby,
Like
yeah.
the other
this
other ones were so depressing and it was like everybody is getting beat up and
I'm
stabbed.
so
and
glad you
murdered
brought
and
the
everything.
family
And-
friendly one, Colby.
Bundy out there.
And then I saw cocaine and boobs, and I was like, "Well, that's perfect."
Yeah. I mean, fast boobies.
It's got everything.
I love Colby so much.
Hold on.
Anytime you get away without bringing up Ed Gein or Ted Bundy, you're doing good.
Hold on. Question.
Downhill quick after you, buddy.
What's
Question
the question?
number one. Maybe somebody in chat knows. What typically happens to the body, that area, when a woman gets breast implants and then later has them removed? I mean,
wants to know? Oh,
what
God.
change does that body go through? If you're
Get some
doing
scars.
that, does it
Have
gotta
you-
come out?
Shane, have you heard the song Closer by 9 Inch Nails?
Maybe.
You let me desecrate you.
Oh, that song, yes.
I thought we were talking family friendly here.
We are. We are. I was being very polite.
Jumping the start like an episode of Happy Days.
Hey,
Colby.
I did not pick to go first. Y'all made me go first.
I'm glad
You're
you
our
came
special
first.
guest
That's-
tonight, Colby.
that
Thank you
sets the
so
tone.
much.
It's
Oh,
awesome.
you did good, man. It's everybody
You
else.
did amazing. You set the tone. You made it fun. This is why I love having you on my
Can't go
panel.
wrong with boobies.
Can't top that. You can't beat that story.
You can't beat that
You
story.
can't beat it.
Cocaine and boobies, ladies and gentlemen. Cocaine and boobies.
Might as well just call it. Good night, everyone.
See, all right. Have a good shit. Thanks for joining. Hey, good night.
And that's what you get.
Now, Chance is going to tell us the sad story about how Bob and Bob wound up in the water.
Oh, no, I'm not telling that story. I've told that too many times.
That story. Caldy, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Wait, there's his link in the chat, too. Anyone that wants to subscribe to Caldy.
Everybody subscribe to Caldy. Caldy is amazing. You guys are going to love him. He's awesome. He's fun. He's intellectual. You guys are going to love Caldy.
I'm going to go and subscribe right now if I haven't already.
Yeah.
Let me see. Go to, it's in your chat, Brain Benders.
I swear, like, I don't know how to even tell you, Caldy.
I'm crazy. So I'm crazy. So that's what I am. I'm a crazy man.
Yeah, y'all go over there and sub the Caldy, man. I love having him on my streams. He's quick-witted. He's funny. He's real cool guy. Laid back.
For some reason, my mom is calling me. I'll be right back.
You should answer
that. She's paging you.
Yeah.
She's going, Chrissy, what is this cocaine and boobies stuff going on? What is this cocaine and boobies?
It might be
some cocaine.
You let me desecrate you.
I'm subscribed.
Honey, I didn't know you partied.
There, Caldy, you got my sub.
All right, let me stop.
I don't know what my mom's calling me for. Chance, you're next. Chance, thank you so much for being patient with us. We all got out of control there for a second.
No. I don't want to bore the show. I mean, I can't top that.
Hey, we were having a lot of fun.
Anybody else want to go? There might be a lot of things, but it's not boring.
No, you requested second, so
I did request second, but I don't have to. Okay. All right, let's go then. All right, well, I'll get started. I got a couple. Let me get my images up here. I have a visual aid. All right, everybody knows about the Manson murders. This is the scorched earth topic. But did you know this? I just got a little fact about one of the victims of the Manson murders, and it's this lady right here.
Okay.
Sharon Tate.
Oh,
she was 8.5 months pregnant when those sons of guns stabbed her to death in August of 1969. Now, that's not an unsolved mystery, nor are we talking about unsolved mysteries. We're talking about true crime. But got a buddy texting me, and I can't acknowledge that right now. But look how beautiful she was. That was Roman Polanski's wife. Of course, he was exiled from the U.S. because of an underage affiliation, we'll just say. But did you know
she was pregnant? Did they charge them with double homicide or not? I don't remember.
I don't know, and I can research that really quickly. I'm trying to find. I have another picture of her. Yeah, here it is. Did you know? Here's where the nostalgia comes in. And damn, it was already in the system that she was actually on the Beverly Hillbillies 15 times in a terrible wig, and there she is. That is Sharon Tate, and she played one of the secretaries at the bank. But that was my little factoid about her. Now, next up, I wanted to talk about this terrible case of Bob Crane, who was bludgeoned to death in 1978 in Arizona. In fact, I'm going to interview on my show the authors of this book, the official biography of Bob Crane, Carol M. Ford, and I have the book right here, and Linda Groundwater. Linda lives in Australia, by the way, but Carol, she lives in New Jersey, and she actually did the audio commentary, and there's their book, in the Night Gallery episode that Bob Crane guest starred in. So she did the actual commentary, which is kind of cool. But that's a wild case. Now, there was a movie based on this called Autofocus from 2002, and Carol and Linda claim it was all incorrect in terms of the facts. There was a lot of BS in that movie. I don't want to spoil it. I want to save it for next Friday night at 6 o'clock Eastern. But look, there's one of the images from the movie. That's Greg Kinnear, who played Bob Crane. And one of my favorite actors is in it too, Willem Dafoe.
That's a messed up movie.
That is a
messed up movie.
Absolutely, it is. That's a crazy movie.
Say again, Caldy. I missed that.
What year did that movie come out?
2002. And there's a scene now. We're a family-friendly show. Remember, we're there at the bar, and he's got a watch on, Willem Dafoe, and he goes, "You know what time it is, Bob?" And he goes, "I don't know." And he goes, "It's F time." You know, I'm not going to say. But no, so that was actually a terrible case, the Bob Crane. So I'll just tease that. I'm going to move along to someone else because I have a real good one for round 2. It was an Atlanta case, and I got to act in the reenactment of it on ABC TV. I had that little clip.
That's going to be a good one.
Yeah, so we'll save it.
The show and everything.
Wait,
yeah, let me see. 2? You know what? Is there a round 2, Chrissy? Are you there? Or she doing the wrong or something?
No, I'm here.
Is there? Do you want us to just do all of one? Or are we going to have a round 2?
We're going to do round 2. We're going to come back around and let everybody tell their second story.
Ready.
And I also want to talk about, when it gets back to me, the death of this lady, Natalie Wood.
Aww,
Natalie Wood.
Pretty.
Oh yeah, she was the little girl from the original Miracle on 34th Street, and she was in. You don't know who Natalie Wood? Well, you're a little bit younger than me. Natalie Wood.
I have a review of her last movie on my channel.
She shouldn't have gone boating.
No, she shouldn't. That was in 1981. She died on November 29th, 1981, and there's a lot of controversy about it. A lot of people believe that Robert Wagner killed her. And Robert Wagner is best known for people in Gen X as one of the stars of with what was that show called? Heart to Heart. Heart to Heart with Stephanie Powers. Yeah, and so she died on that yacht, and Christopher Walken was there. There's a lot of conjecture about who done it.
Ooh,
and who knows?
Christopher Walken is one of the weirdest MRFers out there. I don't know anything. I'm just saying that no one's ever considered that he might have had something to do with it. And maybe he didn't, but they just wrapped on a movie they had done at the time, her last film. What was the name of that one?
I don't remember that.
I almost said Scanners. It's not Scanners.
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm.
Yeah, Brainstorm.
Thank you, Tug.
I have a review of it on my channel.
It's in my head somewhere, but I couldn't remember it. And I have one other picture I want to show you pertaining to her, and then I'll
I thought you were going to talk about her in the next round.
No, that's not my one for next round. That's an Atlanta case. But
what was that? What was that producer she was married to? The guy that they made the kid stays in the picture.
Oh yeah, she was married to.
Ooh, good question, Caldy. Brainbender. Come on, Chance. Let's go.
Robert Wagner was married from 57 to 62, and then again in 72, and then Richard Gregson from 69 to 72. She was married twice to Robert Wagner and Richard Gregson. Robert Wagner's who a lot of people point the finger at.
But who's the producer?
That not Robert Wagner. That would be the other guy.
Okay.
She was married to Robert Wagner and Richard Gregson from 69 to 72.
When she died, she was actually seeing
he was a
Christopher Walken.
Right. And he was a producer. That's who you're thinking of. Richard Gregson, a British talent agent, film producer, and screenwriter.
There you go.
She was married to him from 69 to 72. And then
you know what? You know what? Yeah. I had it completely wrong. I had her mixed up with Ally McGraw. My bad.
Oh, it's okay. Do you know who her sister is? Natalie Wood?
No. Sarah Wood?
No. Hang on, I'll pull it up. It's Lana Wood. She was a Bond girl in the last real Sean Connery James Bond movie, Diamonds Are Forever. I know he came back and Never Say Never Again, but that was wonderful. But look, she was so well endowed. I just thought she was great, and she did a lot of good movies on her own. But she had the great scene at the casino. I swear
it's cocaine.
And she's the one with the cocaine breasts, right? To tie it all together. But I just love Sean Connery when he goes, "Hi, I'm Plenty," and he goes, "Excuse me, Plenty O'Toole." And he goes, "Named after your father, perhaps." And of course, her chest sticking out like that. But
who did that? Who did that? Do it again. The Sean Connery.
I did it, but it was terrible.
No, it wasn't. Do it again.
All right. Hi, I'm Plenty. Excuse me, I'm Plenty O'Toole. Named after your father, perhaps. I don't know.
It wasn't all bad.
Right. It was bad.
Chance, not bad at all.
And then here's another picture of Lana Wood. I know we're talking about her ill-fated sister, but I need to save this for Tug's show in a couple of weeks because I have a great story about Lana Wood, and she was in Nightmare in Badham County, a great prison movie, a women's prison movie.
My grandma.
Here we go again with women's prison movies.
She played a sadistic guard, and she had a Southern accent. She's not Southern, but I can't say the line because it's an R-rated line. This is a family show, but she goes, "I just love this line. It's a subtle thing." But she goes, "What the F's going on here?" And I don't know. It's a very obscure thing. But all right, I'm gonna move along.
The one thing I was all over the place. The one thing I could say on Tug's show is my grandma watched that movie.
Because it was a prison. Your mom liked women prison
movies.
Your grandma
women prison movies, and so she made me watch all of them.
None of that makes any sense to me, and I love it.
The fact that my grandma made me watch all of these old prison movies.
My girlfriend's mom was the same way. She was affixed with lady prison movies and TV shows, like even Charlie's Angels. There was Angels in Chains season 1, where they're in a prison, and they always had a TV show like that. There was a Bionic Woman, where a 2-parter where Jamie Summers is imprisoned in a ladies' prison and drugged, and there is and I don't think it's a perverted thing. I mean, certainly not if it was a woman into that. It's just, I guess, of interest. I don't know. I don't think it's too bizarre.
All I know is my grandma was fascinated with women prison movies, and so she made me watch every single one that came out. It was crazy.
I think is Zach got something to say? I thought Zach might have been holding.
Zach, are you ready?
I'm not sure.
Zach's ready. Yep. Thank you, Ryan.
Go for it.
Zach, you're pixely.
One of Colorado's most infamous true crime stories is the tragic case of JonBenét Ramsey, a 6-year-old beauty pageant queen who was found murdered in her Boulder home on December 26, 1996.
Yeah, I remember that.
Her parents, John and Patsy Ramsey, reported her missing after discovering a bizarre ransom note demanding $118,000. Hours later, JonBenét's body was found in the basement, strangled and with a skull fracture.
118,000 though. That's so weird.
Including a compromised crime scene and conflicting evidence, which led to decades of speculation and theories. While her parents and brother were heavily scrutinized, DNA evidence cleared the family in 2008. Despite numerous suspects and ongoing interest, JonBenét's murder remains one of Colorado's most chilling and unresolved mysteries.
No, her brother did it.
That's what some people think, yeah. And they were in Atlanta. My mom actually met her parents because my mom taught one of their kids. I'm not going to say which one.
Okay.
But, it wasn't JonBenét, but anyway.
Yeah, her brother did it. The parents found out, and they covered it up for him.
Yeah, no matter what happened, they definitely covered it up because the whole issue with the note that was written by the stuff that was in
I can't read, Chance. You're going too fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then and remember though, there was a theory also. Some guy, I think he's from Amsterdam, it said that he did it like maybe 20 years ago, and he was ruled out to be BS.
Yeah, but there's a lot of fake confessors out there.
Yes.
But that's a thing. And any famous crime happens, there's always people who are going to confess to it for some reason.
It's a desperation for attention.
Probably.
And they don't care of the consequence. We studied this stuff when I was in psychology in college, and it's weird.
It is weird.
It's
like that hybistrophilia or something, like women who fall in love with serial killers and marry them in prison and stuff,
Oh, this sounds like a real good story.
Well, that's not really a story. That's just a concept, a thing that happens.
I would like to know about it. It's brain bending.
Well, let me look up the word, and you can look it up.
There you go. All right. Another time,
needless
to
say, Ted Bundy. There were so many women that were fans of him.
Oh, yeah,
totally. Letters and stuff like that.
That's sick.
What?
The way you bash those girls
and Manson,
in their dorm room.
The same way.
These women are sick. And Jodi Arias.
Manson.
My ex was a fan of Jodi Arias and was her pen pal right into her in prison. Jodi Arias, who stabbed her boyfriend in the shower to death. I'm sorry, it's not my turn.
Charles Manson got so much mail that the prison stopped turning it away.
Right.
There were so many women that just had a fetish with that. That was weird. But anyways, I'll shut up.
But I mean, we just had a recent incident of something similar to that. The guy that shot the CEO up in New York of the
Luigi
Mangione. Just making him a prominent figure, a hero, or whatever, idolizing him. It's like, what the?
Zach, are you still going? You're good? Okay, Danny Staten.
Well, but hey, do you see what Brady says? Her daughter used to compete in pageants with JonBenét Ramsey. Okay, I just want to mention that.
Brady. No, Brady's beautiful, and her kids are beautiful as well. Yeah, we love Brady. We love Brady. Thank you, Brady, also for dropping links and being in the chats and stuff. You're awesome. Thank you.
You know, I was gonna tell a story. I really was gonna go with true crime, and I was gonna start with a crime I solved when I was a kid. But I'm gonna go with something that fascinated me when I was young. I was always fascinated with the case of this guy called D.B. Cooper, and I'm sure most
people. Yes.
Yeah. You know,
Cocaine Bear.
Come on, tell us about it.
He went on an airplane and had a case. He said he had a bomb, and he managed to blackmail hundreds of thousands of dollars out of the plane company not to explode the bomb. But the most exciting thing was the way he escaped by parachuting out the plane into a national forest. And I always thought that was one of the most fascinating cases that ever existed.
And he was suave and cool and wearing sunglasses and hitting on the
what's
stewardess.
the story?
I can't not remember it, but they made some kind of movie about that was real popular back in the 80s.
What's the story, though? Tell us the story.
I'm trying to remember the name of that movie. I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember the name of the movie, though, but it's like The Pursuit of D.B. Cooper, maybe.
You talking about the comedy movie?
Netflix has a good series about it.
It's an older movie that's really good. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. There was also
played in it.
There was a comedy movie made about it too, with Seth Green and a couple of people.
The one you're thinking of, though, is The Pursuit of D.B. Cooper, 1981.
Yeah, it's really old.
Thank you, Ted.
Robert Duvall.
Who played D.B. Cooper in that movie, though?
Robert Duvall.
Really?
Robert Duvall.
Not Michael Caine.
I thought about Tommy Lee Jones.
Shane?
I was far off base. I need to rewatch that movie for sure.
Robert Duvall's still alive in his 90s. Knock on wood.
And that's amazing too.
Oh, great! Can't wait to watch the news tomorrow. Thanks, Chance.
Oh, right. I know. Jinx the man, right.
Stop it. Shane, you're going next. I hope you've got your P's and Q's together.
Hey.
So, Danny, what's the story?
All I can do is tell you how fascinated I was with the fact, not the robbery part, not the part that he blackmailed him out of the money or none of that, but just his escape method of jumping out the plane into the forest. And Unique Prepping over there ought to be able to tell you how hard it is to survive in a national forest in the middle of nowhere. Not to mention you just jumped out of a plane in a storm.
Yeah, the most likely thing theory about what happened to him is that he didn't survive that parachuting. They just never found him.
Yeah.
Oh, so you don't know if he survived or not?
Nope.
Nobody knows.
As soon as he jumped out of the plane, he disappeared.
They found like $50,000 of the money in a swamp.
It wasn't even that much. It was like 1,000. It was like nothing. Yeah.
Really, something like that. But they found a little bit of the money. But they never found no other trace of him. And none of the money, because they logged the serial numbers, has ever showed up nowhere. And that's the peculiar thing.
That's a good one, Danny. Great pick.
That's one of my favorite stories. So that's a really good one.
Yeah. Tug, you want to go next?
That's better than the one I was going to tell about how I solved the great bicycle robberies of my small hometown when I was 12.
That's how you started your career as Sherlock Bones.
Yeah. My first
Sherlock
chase.
Bones.
I actually solved two big mysteries in the town when I was a kid, but that's a story for another day.
How cold is it where you're at, Danny? Because you look cold.
Oh, it's actually I'm happy. It's like 50 degrees out here, and compared to the last few days, 50 degrees feels like summertime.
Okay.
All right.
Fair. Oh, great.
I'm good till it gets down into the 30s or something, you know.
Right. Okay. We're gonna
Plus,
go ahead
I'm
and bring
dressed
up
like an Eskimo, so.
Doug.
Hi, Tug.
Okay. Hello. Okay, for all you
I'm
brainy
gonna keep my
people.
ears on, but I have to step away. So
Okay.
go ahead and tell your story. Be as lengthy as you want.
For all you brainy people, you might have heard of something called the Dunning-Kruger effect, which is the idea that if you know a little bit about something and you think you'll know more about it, you think you're like an expert just because you know a little bit about a subject. Like
people say
the more
that to me
you
all the
know,
time.
the less sure you are that you know everything. Is the Dunning-Kruger.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a lot of people don't know is the story behind what inspired the two scientists, Dunning and Kruger, to write their paper on the Dunning-Kruger effect.
Please.
In Pittsburgh, in 1995, these two men, MacArthur Wheeler and Clifton Earl Johnson, robbed two different banks without wearing any disguises, without hiding themselves in any way, looking directly into the security cameras. And if you actually watch some of the footage, one of them looks like he's kind of crying. He looks like he's really upset. So there were a lot of theories that maybe he was doing this against his will. But when they finally caught up with them, they discovered that what they had done is they had heard that if you rub lemon juice on a camera lens, it will blur the image and you can't really make anything out. So they had the bright idea that means what they needed to do is rub their face with lemon juice, and then they would be invisible to cameras. And to come up with the proof for this, what they did is they grabbed a Polaroid camera, they rubbed their face with lemon juice, took a picture of themselves with a Polaroid camera, didn't really wait for it to fully develop, and decided, yeah, we're invisible. And so when they got caught, one of them was like blind from all the lemon juice getting into his eyes.
Oh my god. I love this Tug. I love this Tug.
So yeah, these two guys, they were convicted. They spent a few years in jail, and they became laughing stocks.
Tell me why Tim Conway and Don Knotts did not make this movie.
Because it was 95.
The thing is,
yeah, that's where the Dunning-Kruger effect started, is because the two scientists heard about this story and they really wanted to know more, and they were interviewing these guys in prison, and they were amazed at how confident they were with how little they actually knew and how ridiculously stupid they were
about anything. Jeez.
You says that's too funny, Tug.
That's my story. That's the first round.
That sounds like that. I can't remember the name of it, but there's an alien in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy that is convinced that if it can't see you, you can't see it.
The bug-bladdered beast of Troll. Yeah.
There you go. Exactly. Thank you. Yeah, that just sounds like that. I'm going to cover my eyes and then I'm invisible to everybody else. It's like, no, that's not how that works.
I just love that one of them blinded himself. He was like temporarily blind from the lemon juice.
I mean, definitely didn't have scurvy, but geez.
When I was in banking, someone so dumb hooked up their truck to the ATM to try to pull it out of the wall, and their whole entire bumper with the license plate and everything came off.
Those things are heavy, man. Yeah.
Okay, but the license plate came off, and they just tore off
just
away
left?
and left. Yeah.
They just left. Oh
no. So here's your license plate.
Leaving your ID at the crime. Yeah.
Exactly. It was me. Here's your sign.
That's not them ATMs were put in that well neither, but they are.
Danny.
I love that.
I've seen videos on YouTube, of the people trying to steal the ATMs and tearing their cars up.
Oh yeah, that's all over the place.
Really ripped the bumper off their truck with the license.
I saw one guy rip the whole back bed off his truck, trying to pull an ATM up out of a bank parking lot.
I've seen him get it into the truck, and then the truck will collapse. That kind of stuff.
It's really heavy.
But that's
okay. Make me small because I gotta blow my nose, and I don't want.
That's so good as well, Tug, because that effect is so much in the common vocabulary.
Taking pictures
and
of
has
you
been
now
for like a year or two. So to actually have that story attached to it is really, really good. So yeah.
Corey says I had to date a girl from a bank but had to cut her loose. She turned out to be a teller.
Now that's comedy.
She couldn't stop herself. She was an automatic teller.
Corey, we love you so much, Corey. Thank you, Corey.
I have a brother whose initials are, in fact, ATM.
No.
And he is obsessed with money, so it works.
I think Caldy's gonna get a kick out of this. I'm a C sharp.
Yeah. Wah, 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 wah.
IYKYK.
Geek.
Oh,
that's funny. Limey, are you ready? And then we're gonna do Buff.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't, Chrissy. Have you
Zach
gone?
has something.
I like to go last.
But I mean, first round. Okay.
To go last.
You mean
we're still on first round? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I never did my
Limey
story
hasn't
at the
went. Buff
beginning.
hasn't went, and I haven't went.
Yeah, just the way
Zach
it's
has
gone.
something to
Some
say, I
people
think.
have done intros and stories. I just said hello.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So are you ready, Limey?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay,
So,
over here.
hang on.
He's going to tell us about the Hound of the Baskervilles now.
Well, it is in this part of the world, but not exactly. Although it is linked to Limey Land, so it's a bit of a crime story. It's historical, and it's also natural disaster. So the natural disaster is that Europe and Ireland was experiencing potato blight, which is a mold kind of infection in potatoes that make them very poorly and potentially die.
Oh my God!
Now,
this is fitting
potatoes, they're a tasty treat.
Exactly. I mean, everybody loves potatoes. So it's very sad because lots of potatoes were succumbing to this potato blight. I mean, in the land of Blighty, nearly, the potatoes were indeed blighted. So, as a result, the Irish, as you may or may not know, are known also, like Idaho, for eating a lot of potatoes, and it's an important part of the diet. So when the potatoes were blind, a lot of Irish people were going hungry, and some of them were starving to death and dying. Now that's the natural disaster part. The crime part is, and we do know who it is, that rich English landlords were exporting potatoes to England, obviously at a profit, and putting profit over people and letting the Irish people die. Now, in the past, when there had been potato famines and blights...
What's that noise? Hear that beeping?
Yeah.
That's my truck. I don't know why
I was like,
it does this, and I don't know how to turn it off outside of...
We're like, what's beeping?
I'm a mute. I'm just...
Okay.
So, I would just like to acknowledge Tug's comment that as a man with much Irish blood, I can confirm that I would die without potatoes. They are an integral part to the diet. And even now today, potato cakes are delicious.
Oh,
and
God, yeah.
and Irish moonshine is made from potatoes, poaching. It's potent and it's fucking brilliant. Anyway, it's very versatile potatoes. So
you said a bad word.
We got the parental advisory up. It's fine.
I apologize. I got carried away. It was the Irish moonshine. I had a flashback to how drunk I was when I tried some. Anyway, so the crime is the fact that in the past, when there was a potato blight, exports of potatoes from Ireland to England were blocked in order that the Irish people didn't starve and die. But on this occasion, the English just decided, as I say, the profit was more important, making money was more important. This was around 1847, I think, was the actual really worst year of it. Yeah, that's the true crime story. The English are indeed limey B-words, and don't trust them. Their eyes are all close together, including me. And that's the end. There you go. It's a lovely place, England. I don't think anyone should visit. It's too full of English people. But yeah, there you go. The end.
The Great Potato Famine.
So Corey says, will I get in trouble for saying I think Limey's a cool guy?
Oh, that's very nice, Corey. Thank you.
Well, them people over there in Ireland sure would trip with their little walnut-sized potatoes if they ever saw some of them things we grow in Idaho.
Oh yeah, like that are this big, like the big potatoes. Idaho potatoes that are like huge. Like I had a potato one time I pulled out of one of the bags that my parents buy at Sam's Club. And I'm not even kidding you. This thing was so big. I was like, I'm only going to need one potato for this whole soup. I was like, this is a tuber.
A tremendous tuber.
So it's your turn, right, Chrissy? Is that what you're saying?
No, Shane.
Okay. Zach still has something to say, though.
And then, okay, Zach, what would you like to say before we put up Shane real fast?
People always joke about my last name. They say, eek, there's a smouse in the house.
Oh, oh gosh, Zach. You've got
Love
humor, Zach. You've got humor. That was a good one. Well, I'm going to tell you all something. A few people know out there. I was actually, I think, on Caldy's channel when I said this. Or I think I might have been, if it wasn't Caldy's, then it would have been Bricky's. But there was a couple people in there that go to Caldy's channel from Bricky. And my maiden last name is Gentleman. Gentleman.
Well, boy.
I've
So
never
when
heard
I-
anybody with that last name.
Me neither.
Are you serious?
Yes. So
Yeah.
when I joined the Navy, it said gentleman on all of my uniform.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
So my company
Oh, boy.
commander was like, "Gentlemen, get the door for the ladies." He thought he was just so funny, and I was just
Oh, I wouldn't let that go for a long time too. I didn't
You were ahead of your time, Chrissy. That's for sure.
Indeed.
yeah, way ahead of my time.
An officer and a gentleman.
That's right.
You were the first cohort of,
Please applause.
But I'm gonna prove it to you guys. If you just give me 2 seconds, I'm gonna
you
pull
were,
my high
you were
school
in the
diploma
first
out.
cohort of women ever to serve on an aircraft carrier
We
in the
believe
US
you.
Navy.
Okay. So they called me Lady G on the ship. Lady G, lady gentleman, because they felt it was disrespectful just to say gentleman. So they would always call me Lady G. And so on everything, they had airbrushed on my helmet for being on the flight deck, Lady G. Like my flow coat that I wore up on deck said Lady G. Like it was just.
That's so cool.
Lady-
You got to be a GI Joe. With
Yeah,
your
I was
own
Lady
name.
G. Lady G. Lady gentleman. Lady G. But
What
yeah.
did you do? Like, what was your job?
Okay. At what point? Because I started as an ABF, which is an aviation bosun's mate, which was just fueling planes. But then I got really excited getting close to planes like that, and I wanted to start working on them. So I cross-rated to be a plane mechanic for the F-18.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, when you said flight deck, I didn't know if you worked on the flight deck. I was like, wow. I was like,
No.
what
I
the most
literally worked
dangerous
on.
job in the world.
Yeah.
One of them.
Yeah. So when from 19 to 25 years old, I worked on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier.
Oof.
Badass.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always wanted to go on an aircraft.
It was
carrier.
really, I have to tell you guys something that's mind blowing. Okay. And I know this is off topic and I'm so sorry. Chance, please smile for me.
No.
So my ex-husband
I
says
got
to
a
me,
salesman smile. It's a phony
Come on, you're an
smile.
actor. Smile.
my ex-husband says
I
to
don't wanna
me,
get
okay,
paid. Yeah.
I hear Top Gun on the TV, right? I
Okay.
could hear the music and stuff, like, and I know that movie so well. I'm like, wow. So my ex-husband has the audacity to say, "Oh, Top Gun's on," and I said, "I hear," and I said, "Oh," and it's the scene where it's the volleyball scene. So I was like, "This is the reason I joined the Navy." He gets this dumbass look on his face and he says, "Why would you join the Navy for an Air Force movie?"
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Even this Limey knows how long that is. It's
I
like
said-
who has the biggest two world's biggest air forces in the world?
I
The
said,
US Air
"Excuse
Force
me?"
and the US Navy.
No,
it's
but
great.
here's
Jesus.
how I handled it. Here's how I handled it. I got a beer. I went and sat next to him. I waited for them to show a plane again, and I said, "Can you please pause it?" And I walked up to the TV. I said, "What's that say on the side of the plane?" And he goes, "U.S. Navy." I said,
Okay, then.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we just
No, that's
flying
awesome.
fling-
That's a good one.
I was,
And now I've got the Top Gun theme stuck in my head. So
Yeah, I know. Boom, boom, boom. I
Kenny
hear it.
Loggins.
I hear it. I hear it.
Kenny Loggins, Danger Zone. Yeah.
Yep. All right.
my brother used to play the Top Gun soundtrack when he would like play on a flight simulator on his computer back in the IBM PC Junior days.
Yeah.
So like I like any song from the Top Gun soundtrack, I immediately think of Flight Simulator. I don't know why.
Oh,
I can't
Exactly.
disconnect it from my brain.
Traumatized.
But it's funny because the whole
Traumatized.
time I was in the Navy, I'd be on deck, right? And we'd be like watching planes launch. I would be hearing Top Gun music in my head. Like,
Nice.
I would literally be hearing Top Gun music in my own head watching the aircraft launch and like just doing the okay. So on an aircraft carrier, just so you guys know, on the back of the aircraft carrier, there are 4 catch wires. Okay. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4 catch wires. When a pilot comes down, if they could hit that 3rd catch wire, it's called a perfect landing. If they hit the 4th, that means they missed the other ones and they caught that was last. If they catch the first 2, it means they're not on point. So they're not on fleek. So you've got these 4 catch wires, right? And so pilots would come in and there would be certain pilots that would hit that 3rd catch wire every time. And you were like, "Ooh, let's put some money on it." Because every now and then they would miss. But depending on weather and what they call the ball is how the ship is pitching and rolling, depending on the ocean. So depending on the pitch and roll of the ocean, like they could be coming up, and then we've had a plane come in and hit the back of the ship because all of a sudden we hit a giant wave and the back of the ship came up and met the plane. And that pilot died. And so they hit the back of the plane and it exploded. And
cracked up.
Yeah. And so you have to keep your eye on the ball. And the ball means that little navigation thing in the plane that tells them to guide with the ship. So they have to guide with the pitch and roll of the ocean so that but some pilots are really good at that and some aren't.
Wow. We got something going on in the chat that's kind of interesting.
What?
Tug.
I am Chance and Chance is me.
Right, Brady. We appreciate you doing the links. I'm not complaining, but it's funny. The nostalgic pod blast is me. I'm Chance. Tug is the unapologetic geek. I know it's confusing because we're both a couple movie nerds and book nerds.
Oh, Brady, so sweet. Thank you, Brady. She goes, "I know, I fixed it." She said, "I fixed it."
The link is right. The link for Tug is right, but the name, that's my name, not his.
She said, I got it.
Yeah, she linked you under my name and linked me under your name, which I just think is
right.
She said, "Look, I already
basically my name's on both links, and we got to. Do you say what your real name is, Tug? Your first name, I mean.
Oh, Eric. I'm Eric.
Eric. Yeah. Just
Hi,
his name's Eric. Tug's name's Eric, and we're not.
My last
we're
name is McGill.
not
I was
complaining.
McGill Gorilla, so.
Chrissy,
he's a very sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry, Chrissy. Do you want to read this for Corey?
I'm English. I'm sorry.
That's Tug.
Were you singing Banana Man?
No, I said you're not Jesus. You're a very naughty boy. Sorry.
Oh, right.
But also, I love Banana Man.
Chrissy, we got another humdinger from Corey.
Yeah, so I'm trying, but okay. My dad's ego was so big. He joined.
How
the
big
Navy.
was it? Wait, we got to do it right. Read that again.
I'm trying to.
Okay, sorry.
But I'm wearing my glasses.
You got pissed. Okay.
No, I didn't. I did not.
I'm trying to.
Okay, my dad's ego was so big.
How big was it?
So the world could see him. Unfortunately, he spent 4 years in a submarine. Oh,
That's our Corey.
That's Corey. We love you, Corey.
I
need to mail him.
Corey.
I need to mail him my Truly Tasteless Jokes books by Blanche Knott. You ever heard of those books?
I have
Truly
one, actually.
Tasteless Jokes. I have like all 20 volumes.
I
You couldn't even read one joke on this show because you like to keep it real PG.
I've got parental advisories up tonight.
Then I won't tell you the joke about why women are built like a 6-pack of beer. Just forget it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. Never mind.
I'm the
All right.
only woman here. You're fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
Chance.
You can't leave us hanging like that.
You can't do that. Go ahead, Chance.
Why?
You started it, Chance.
Why? All right. Why? I'm going to clean it up. Why were women built with 2 orifices?
Oh,
Because you can carry them around like a 6-pack. Okay. There was another one. Hody-do, hody-do, hody-do. What's that? What's hody-do, hody-do, hody-do? Shane, you know.
Now somebody needs to get the smelling sauce.
It's someone of
the door
what's hody-do,
open.
hody-do, hody. It's someone of color running for the elevator. Okay, that's an example.
Yeah.
That's an example
Oh,
of truly tasteless jokes. Now Corey's probably blushing.
Corey's
I'm going to
probably
mail
on the
him a
floor.
copy in Las Vegas of truly tasteless jokes, and he can clean them
Hey.
up. The whole new thing. That's some content, comedy.
Hey,
Corey doesn't find it now. Too late. He's on the floor unconscious.
if doves have baby doves and hawks have baby hawks, what birds don't have babies? Swallows.
Giggity. Giggity.
Nice.
See, I've corrupted the show. All right. Hey, Rick Clark, watching on Facebook Live. Ted Bundy was electrocuted yesterday in 1989 on January.
I like that pause. Yesterday
Yeah,
in 1989.
in 1989.
I remember
And
that.
Brady's saying, "You guys give me a break, all right? My bad."
Yeah, absolutely.
Ted Bundy was
Brady.
electrocuted not far from where I live.
Absolutely, Brady. Nobody's picking
He
on
was?
you at all.
Yeah, he was in Florida,
Everybody,
wasn't
stop for a
Yeah.
second. I want to do something for Brady. I also have something for Caldy. So could I have him just a second here? Yeah, is
Yeah.
that cool?
he? Go for it.
Countdown.
Okay, give me a second.
See, now I've
Let me see.
offended Brady.
You didn't offend Brady.
I love Brady. Brady taught me how to.
Brady is amazing.
Brady taught me how to mod people in YouTube. So I will.
Yeah, we love
forevermore
Brady.
Be indebted
Yeah.
to Brady.
No, we won't fire you. We'll fire Chance first.
Oh, wow.
Oh, stop it. Be nice to each other. Oh, I have to tell you guys, my mom decided today to get a new puppy.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Yeah,
Well, that's a good idea.
No, it's not.
Can't go wrong with dogs.
he's
right?
being sarcastic.
We have to
Because
take care of
Chrissy's
my
gonna be taking
mom.
care of it.
Did she at least get a real dog
Thank
like
you,
a
Shane.
collie or a German Shepherd? She didn't get one of them
Yeah.
little teeny tiny ankle biting things, did she?
A Chesapeake Retriever.
Do they get big?
Yeah.
Are they real dogs that can protect you, not them little ankle biters?
It's not like my pug. So this baby literally was holding onto my neck and sitting in my lap and draped over me and just holding me like
Aw.
it was really sad because when she got here, she was so scared and like, look.
Oh,
So sweet.
kind of
Yeah.
feel like he's already trembling.
She
Not just
she
static
was
image.
just like, yeah. Anyways, okay. I believe it's this one. If it's not, I apologize, but here we go. Did you see that, Colby? play it one more time so Caldy sees it. But I won't play the whole thing. I won't play the whole thing.
I'm sorry. I had a terrible.
I know. I saw.
I had a text from a friend that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play it one more time, but we're only gonna go to the part where it shows the featured channel this week, and then I'll shut it off because everybody's already else watched it. So.
Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. That picture is from an episode of Sick or a Buff Show.
Oh, really?
Where we were watching them breaking things. And there for a while, I'm still doing it. I'm still sending AI pictures to my niece, and one of them I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a tuxedo cat dressed as a cop breaking out glass.
Well, I have you on. I don't know if you've noticed, but I have you on my intro as a special guest, like your little breaking glass cat.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll play the intro like at the end so you can see, but you're literally one of the people that floats around in there as like a special guest on my channel. So like people can see the icon. All right. So Sick, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, can you talk for a minute? Because I gotta go do a couple things real fast.
Oh yeah.
Okay. You carry it, bud.
Yeah, because I gotta address something that Danny said.
Uh-oh. Here we go. I'm glad I'm stuck.
No, it's nothing bad.
Okay. So here we go.
No, when Limey was doing.
Wait a minute. I didn't say nothing about his mama.
When Limey was doing his, you brought up Hound of the Baskerville.
Oh,
and that just brought up the first thing that popped in my head was Short Circuit Part 2. The lovable movie about a robot that comes to life because he got struck by lightning, which makes no sense whatsoever. But I love those movies. The first book he read when he got to New York, where Benjamin was, the first book he read was Hound of the Baskerville. He got halfway through. I think the chauffeur did it. He did.
Hey Shane, did you see Short Circuit 2, or just the first one? Ally Sheedy and Steve Guttenberg. Did you see the sequel?
I'm sorry, Chance. Ask your question one more time.
Did you see Short Circuit 2?
I am currently talking about Short Circuit 2 right now. The first book Johnny Five read was Hound of the Baskerville. I got both of them somewhere in here.
I interviewed the director of that movie on my show, The Nostalgia Podcast. That's why I was wondering. Yeah, Kenneth Johnson. Great guy. Anyway.
I love that. It was supposed to be a third one that was kind of teased in the end credits. Well, unused footage anyway. But anyway, that's a side of the point. Let me get to my crime story. I like Short Circuit. Fight me.
I do too.
They were supposed to do a reboot, whatever you want to call that crap nowadays.
That's where they rent a movie in the future.
It was supposed to be a reboot to where, like, the same premise, robot comes, sentient AI comes alive and experiences whatever life, and it was supposed to, instead of like a Ally Sheedy character, it was supposed to be like a younger, like little girl, preteen, whatever. And it's just like the crowd outrage was just like, no, leave that movie alone. And I think they abandoned it. But my crime story. Now, this is one I was involved in.
You got a question though before you get on that. Look, you got a question.
What we got
from you? It just says, "Are you in your truck sick on the road?"
Yeah, I'm in my truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I mean, yeah, I understand the question is hard to say. Yeah, I'm up. Where am I? I'm just outside of.
That nice.
I'm just outside of not Nashville. Yeah, Nashville. About 30 minutes east of Nashville right now.
Cool.
Heading.
Murfreesboro or something like that. Oh wow, that's cool.
No, I'm past Murfreesboro. I'm headed to Cartersville tomorrow, and then
Cartersville, Georgia.
into Atlanta. This is the first time I'm going to take this truck into the city streets of Atlanta, and oh God, I can't wait. But anyway,
about it.
Man, look, I did local in Atlanta. That's bad enough. And now I got this full sleeper.
Yeah.
A bigger truck. Driving in Atlanta is not fun in an 18-wheel. They don't care about us. They're like, make it happen, Captain. But this crime story, I was actually involved in this. This happened probably around. This probably happened around 2021, 22, if I remember correctly. But there was an incident that happened at Atlanta Motor Speedway. It was during the Nopi Nationals. For people that don't know what Nopi is, I forget exactly what those letters stand for. NOPI. I forget exactly what they stand for. Nopi's been dead for so long, but they made import race car parts. Well, just fancy race car parts, stuff like that. You get spoilers, seatbelt covers, air intakes, stuff like that. This was before Fast and the Furious. But they had a big car show annually at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and we didn't go to this show. Well, not me and my team. I was hanging out with some other guys during this show. But we're looking on at the news. Well, actually, no. Hold on. I jumped ahead a little bit. It was a Saturday, I believe. I'm over at my friend's house. Guy I used to call my brother. He lives pretty much like I live close to the speedway. He lives a lot closer. He's probably a half a mile. Yeah. But we're chilling down in his basement, and there's a knock at the door. And it's like, oh, let me go see who this is. Da, da, da. And it's this guy we know that we call Wolf. So my buddy Brandon, he goes out and talks to that guy. Da, 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 da. So we're just chilling in the basement, whatever. Da, 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 da. So after about 30 or so minutes, Brandon comes back in, and he just looks like he saw a ghost. He just has this look on his face. He's just like, he sits down, and it was like, dude, what's going on? And he's just still not saying anything. It's like, dude. He's like, yeah, Wolf. Dude, he just killed somebody.
What?
Whoa. We found out late. It was the next day. Now we're sitting there trying to figure out what to do. He told us what happened. He was there at the show, met this girl, whatever, hit it off, and ended up going to some hidden area, like underneath the grandstands or something, some secluded area. Made whoopee, if you know what I mean. But during the interaction, he ended up choking her to death. And he just freaked out and ran. Now we're hearing about it later on the news.
Choked her out. He choked her out. You mean to death?
Yeah.
Wow. And Hampton is where Atlanta Motor Speedway is, by the way, folks that don't know the area. It's not downtown Atlanta. It's down 1941.
Allegedly, according to Wolf, it was some kind of kink she was into.
Are you saying she asked for it?
Yeah, I've had my share of them. You got to be careful with that, but he apparently got a little overexcited with that and actually asphyxiated her.
Oh my God!
And he didn't know where to go.
Incriminating yourself in any way? I mean, I'm looking out for you.
I wasn't there.
Okay.
There, I wasn't there. No. Hold on.
But you could be a material witness. You might get subpoenaed. Okay, there's no statute of limitations.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Not done yet. We're sitting there trying to figure out what to do. And it was just like, man, let's sleep on this. We're all just hanging out. It was like, let's. I don't know if his story holds water or not. That was the problem. I don't know if he's for real or not. And it was like in the morning, we're checking the news out, and it's being reported on the news. They found a dead girl at Atlanta Motor Speedway. That I was just like, holy shit! And so we have a team meeting. It's like 8 in the morning. We have a team meeting. It was like, we got to call the cops because he showed up here. He confessed to you. Now we know this information. Yeah. And so we called the cops. The cops sent it over to GBI. That same day, GBI showed up over at my buddy's
Georgia
house.
Bureau of Investigation, folks. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. They showed up and, they interviewed all of us to tell them what we knew. And, the only really person they could talk to was my buddy Brent, because he talked to the Wolf directly. But they did interview all of us. And there was no anything brought up on us or anything.
You didn't. You weren't even there. Right.
Yeah, they didn't mess with us at all. They just wanted to hear what we knew about him. And so, I mean, of course, overall, he got arrested. He didn't skip town. He didn't bother to leave. He went back home.
Mm-hmm.
But we found out from his brother. Yep, they picked him up. And I think he is still in jail.
Wow. You got to watch that choking. That's what happened to David Carradine. He choked himself to death by himself in Bangkok.
That's different.
Yeah. It's creepy and gross, man. I mean, people like
there's auto-asphyxiation that people do, yeah.
Correct.
I mean, there's been a couple of conservative politicians here that died doing auto-asphyxiation, so yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Robin Williams, man. Even Kenny from
Robin, you mean
Kenny
I
from
never
South
heard Robin
Park.
Williams was Robin Williams, it was a get off foul?
Well, no, it wasn't a get off. He just did it in the method. He did it in the method of what the autoerotic asphyxiation people do it in the sense, if I'm saying that term correctly.
Coincidentally,
but he
are you
did
implying
it.
it was a coincidence? And he just
No, Robin Williams did it to end it.
Oh,
yeah,
to end it, right? To end it, not to. Yeah. Oh,
yeah. His pants were up. Carradine's pants were down.
Okay. I believe you. Oh,
yeah. It's not funny,
man.
but
It's not funny.
I mean,
we love him. Man.
You have to laugh, otherwise,
it's awkward. I mean,
yeah, it's awkward, definitely.
But the David Carradine thing, now that was creepy. Yeah, that was creepy for sure.
And of course, Matt Stone
Fu.
and Trey Parker had to portray it in South Park with Kenny. Oh my god,
he kung fu himself. I hate to say it. Oh man,
well, it's horrible.
it is horrible.
I think the second one I'm gonna save for the second round.
All right.
It's kind of a crime, but I guess. But it also involves GBI and something I was involved in. I mean, these are my two.
Oh, cool, man. Well, if a girl said choke me, I'll say, can I just pull your hair instead? Because I mean, I think that's a little bit dangerous when if a woman said choke me. What the F? What's wrong with that person? Sorry. I know we've moved on from that story, but I'm just thinking out loud.
Is Chrissy back yet? Because
I'm here.
More I could do quick. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm here.
Okay. I had another one to fill some time if you need.
Okay, thank you, Shade, for carrying the channel.
Thank you, Brady. Woo, that was a good one there. That was a good one, Shane.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So
buff.
That was a good one. It really was.
Remind me to tell you the beheading story,
True
Chrissy.
story, man.
Yeah, exactly, right? True story.
Yeah.
These are
Chrissy,
true story crimes.
Don't let me forget the beheading bar story, Chrissy, please.
Beheading bar story.
Yeah.
The beheading bar story.
Well, a guy was drunk. This is quick. A guy was drunk. My girlfriend was at this bar, okay? And this was all over the news. Kennesaw, Georgia. Kennesaw, Georgia.
All of us.
A guy's at a bar. He's leaving with his buddy in a truck. And his buddy in the truck on the passenger side.
What kind of truck? A pickup truck or a semi truck?
Like an F-150 pickup truck.
Okay. All right.
Not a big truck. Not a Kenworth or anything like that. Just a Ford.
Not like a Shane truck.
Could have been a Ford Ranger. But the other guy slumped over drunk with his head hanging out the window. Well, the guy leaves the bar, cuts the corner around a power line or like a and it beheaded his buddy. He didn't know. He goes home, parks his truck, goes upstairs, passes out. A neighbor's walking their dog, and they just see a bloody stump sticking out of the side of the truck. Blood everywhere. And my girlfriend almost thought she was there that night, and she would have been traumatized at nightmares for a year had she seen that. Like, she drove right by that, didn't notice. So this guy, how drunk was this guy? He was drinking and driving, did not notice his buddy's freaking beheaded.
Yeah, he just thought his buddy was. He thought his buddy was passed out in the truck next to him. He was like, "Yeah, all right, I'm going in. Like, come in when you're ready."
It's dark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, so that was a quick little story. Terribly morbid, I know, but that's a true story.
Oh, let me say this right quick.
Let
me say this right quick. I'm just scrolling through the chat. Yes, Limey, that's what it was. Nope. Number One Parts Incorporated.
Yes. Oh, okay.
That's what it was.
I just quickly Googled it. So
where the hell?
Corey, you're so sweet. I am from Tennessee. I'm the only 10 you see.
Gotcha. Pow.
He told another joke I didn't really get. Maybe you could translate it for me, Chrissy. Read that.
I drove to Nashville once. It was closed. That's common. So Nashville's supposed to be the city that's always open.
Like Vegas and New York.
Yeah.
But it closes at 2.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
No,
it doesn't. Look here. Personally, as a truck driver for the past 14 years now. Parental advisory 18 plus Nashville. Okay,
sir. I'm only talking about drinking.
You coming to
Corey, you cracked me up too.
2 a.m.
You coming to Nashville at any time of the day. There's traffic because you got I-65, you got I-24, you got I-40, all conversing with each other, and then you get 57's traffic also that's trying to redirect. Screw this city.
Also, you live in Nashville, which is one of the biggest tourist spots in the United States.
I tried to stop making my 30.
I have to ask something real quick about Natalie. Natalie, did that fix work that I sent you? Because
Natalie also needs her link dropped.
I found a workaround where people were saying they couldn't download CapCut or use CapCut anymore, and I found a workaround for that. And the workaround is
Chance, will you bring up Limey's last comment?
Certainly. With this one?
You just
look at the cute potato.
Yes, Limey's a cute potato.
He's a big
You
cute
mean my profile
potato.
He's a
picture?
little baby potato.
Yeah,
He's a cute
somebody
potato.
made me
Emoji.
that. It's very, very cute.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What was that? Wait,
Chrissy,
the
I think it's
rooster.
your
The
turn.
rooster. What did you say? I
I
saw something about the rooster. I'm like, wait a minute. That is one of my favorite songs by Alice in Chains.
Yeah,
Like
it's a good
I
track.
couldn't see it. It went really fast. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think it was.
Hey.
It was
I
me.
think it was Natalie.
Natalie posted a bunch of emotes of
Yeah.
roosters, and I said those rooster emotes were unsolicited. That's the whole thing.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rooster by Alice in Chains.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Although I do love that song.
Gosh.
Great song.
I do too. I'm ex-military, and the Rooster just is a special place in my heart. And for those of you that don't know, when I was in Seattle from 94 to 98, 94 to 98, 99, 94 to the beginning of 99. So January of 99. So
in the 90s.
Yeah. Anyways, I was there during all of that Seattle grunge stuff, and I got to see a lot of really cool things. And under Pike's Place Market, there's this tunnel that goes under Seattle, and it goes down, and you have to go through these tunnels. And then there's this big, huge wood door, and you have to beat on the wood door, and they open the wood door, and you go in, and it's a club that is just going Tuesday at noon, and it's just blasting.
Nice.
So like in the military, like we would get back, and the first thing we would do is go underground to this tunnel, and we would like go down underground and be like, I want to see the bands, like we want to hear the music, right? And so we would be still in our uniform from getting off the ship, and we would just head there because we knew that was the place it's going to be kicking.
So you're like literally watching underground rock bands.
Yeah. And that's where I met Eddie Vedder. That's where I got to meet a bunch of different people.
Yeah. You see the Smashing Pumpkins by chance?
No.
I did.
Okay.
I did
Smashing Pumpkins is not a Seattle grunge band.
I know
believe
it's
it or not.
I know it's not.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
No, I did
grunge
not
probably?
get to meet them. However, there was a time, and I'm going to tell you this story, and it is an honest, true story. So it's not a crime story, but I'm going to tell you the story. So I was sitting there in my Navy uniform with a bunch of female friends around me, and we're all in our uniform, and we're just getting some beers, listening to music, like having a good time. And these guys came up, and they were like, can we buy you guys drinks? And we were like, sure, why not? And they were like, okay, cool. And they were like, will you come sit at the table with us? And we were like, okay, that's fine. And they were like, well, no, like you're military girls. We'd love if you'd come sit at the table with us. I'm like, all right, fine. So we go sit at the table, and one of my friends rats me out and says she plays drums. And the guy was like, oh, you play drums? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like,
Our drummer
cool.
didn't show up.
Our drummer didn't show up tonight. Do you think that you could play
Are you
drums?
serious?
Yes. And I was like, what do you got? And they're like, okay, let's go back in the back. And I'm like, only bands get to go in the back. And they're like, we're a band. And I'm like, oh, okay, sorry. I had no clue, right? I was like stupid. And they were like, yeah, come in the back with us. And so they're like, she's with us. So they like, all of a sudden I'm getting things thrown around my neck and stuff to like validate who I am and where I'm going. And Chance, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, okay, fine. And then they're like, okay, so here's the riff. And they're like, I'm listening to it, right? And I'm like, okay, I could do that. And they're like, okay. And they're like, okay, but okay, I'm gonna play again. And they play the song again, right? And they're like, okay, can you do that? I'm like, yeah, I got this. This is super simple. And they were like,
You
okay.
were like, your music sucks.
Yeah. At the time, I was kind of like, listen,
So
I was
you just
only
want a
focused.
metronome? I don't understand.
I was just focusing on the drums because that's what they wanted me to play. So I'm not hearing any of the rest of the music. I'm tuning all of the rest of the music out. I'm listening to what I have to do on the drums, right?
Yeah, just
so we
follow
get
the
out there
bases.
and I'm doing it, and all of a sudden it feels energetic. It feels electrifying. And I'm just like, yeah, this is Alice in Chains playing Rooster.
There you go. Awesome.
Hey.
What? This
They
is
do
why
any covers, or was it like all originals?
No, at the time they were just coming out and just like, yeah, they were doing covers, but I think it was not during the time that us girls could be there. But after that, every time I walked into that place, in that underground place, everybody was like, "Oh, I know who you are. You're the Navy girl."
Cool.
Well, yeah, that's going to do it, isn't it?
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Corey's got
Here's a
another.
Navy girl. Here's a Navy girl in uniform playing the drums. Alice in Chains.
Corey has another award-winning zinger for you, Chrissy.
Okay. What did the drummer name his twin daughters? And a 1 and a 2.
I'll let that slide.
Oh my Lord, Corey. Oh my Lord. Oh my sweet Lord, Corey. I love you so much, though, Corey.
We love Corey.
I love you so much.
Corey. Corey is a huge supporter of all of us. Like,
Yeah, he's very selfless. That's for sure.
we love
Extremely
Corey.
selfless.
Yes.
Literally the only guy that I know that does a live stream pimping out other people's live streams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you.
Love that guy.
Something about Corey.
Love that guy.
Of all the people on YouTube, Corey is probably the nicest person out there. Nobody is nicer than Corey.
I think Corey's genuine. He's real. He's real.
I'm gonna name
If
my
somebody
daughter
could
Zildjian
drop-
I'm just waiting for the
Drop
day that
Corey's
I'm waiting
comedy
for the
channel link.
I'm waiting for the day Corey cuts loose and we hear him talking like Sam Kinison.
I'll be back. In a minute.
If that happens, we'll all be tuned in, being like,
Move where the jokes are!
What happened? What
The
happened?
next week he'll have 1 million subscribers.
But at the end of it, he's gonna say, and that's comedy.
All right, Chrissy, what's your murder story?
Ooh, okay. So
Or true crime, I mean.
there is a true crime story here in my local town. Let me get myself up there. I don't want to be big though.
Okay.
I hate being big.
host.
I got it. I'm just
You own the show. It's your show. Do what you want. Do what makes you comfortable.
I'm ugly. So okay, I'm a potato. I'm gonna make it. So so there were these 5 guys. Okay.
God. Not making hamburgers.
No, it's not 5 Guys hamburgers. They're called.
Do you have those out there, Chrissy, in California, 5 Guys burgers?
Absolutely, and you could load it
Okay.
up with all your favorite toppings, and then you get the
Yeah,
fries
for
that has all the seasoning on it.
$50.
absolutely.
You get a value meal for $50. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get like your fries, and your fries have so much seasoning on them. Like,
I'm sorry, I threw you off, Chrissy, with that.
We have 5 Guys and Popeyes in Limey Land as well now.
You do?
What?
I didn't
Yeah.
expand in England.
Yeah.
Oh my
Do they give you a bag full of fries also over there?
Like in a big
full of
paper
fries.
bag. So like
I
the
don't-
grease is like seeping through it and everything. It's great.
I don't eat fast food.
And all your food falls out by the time you get to the car.
Yeah, you get these fries that are just like they consume the bag, and you're like, I ordered a small.
Right?
Yeah, if you go in there and order a large, you'll put them out of business.
I know, right? I ordered a large one time, and I split it with 5 people in my office.
That's why it's called
Whoa.
Five Guys. I get it.
Guys, this is too much.
So,
Okay.
Chrissy, so tell us about these 5 guys.
Okay, so
Whoa, boy.
it's called the Yuba County Five because I live, and I don't know if I should say this, Danny Staten, don't hate me. I live in Yuba City. I'm not telling my address or anything. However, I do not live in Yuba County. Yuba County is next to us. People confuse because we live in Yuba City that Yuba County should be the county that we live in. It's not. We're in Sutter County, and the county next to us is Yuba County. Okay. So just because I live in Yuba City does not mean I'm Yuba County. But this is called the Yuba County Five, and this is something very local. It's something right in the next county from me. And so there were these 5 men, and they play for Special Olympics. Okay. And so they are going to a Special Olympics event. So they're traveling to a baseball game in Chico, which is about 55 minutes from here. And it was February 24th, 1978. So these 5 men left, and they went to this basketball game, and they did not win. But on their way home, the driver took a wrong turn and ended up going. And I told you guys before, I live right on the edge of the Sierra Nevada mountains. So it's not complicated to get into the mountains really fast. So these guys took a wrong turn, and they ended up in the mountains of the Sierra Nevadas. And 4 of the men have been found dead, but nobody's heard from the 5th. Nobody's ever found the 5th. So these 5 guys, they went to this basketball game. They were leaving. They were going up the hill, and they got on the wrong road. They found a camper trailer, and they thought, oh, and it's one of those park and rescue kind of camper trailers. So they were like, oh, we think that we could probably pull over here and survive. Well, they were having issues with the snow and everything. So they pulled their car over. They got out of the car, and then they walked through the snow, and then they had to walk all the way to where this place was at. And they finally find this trailer. They get in the trailer, and 4 of their bodies were found in the trailer. They didn't have food. They didn't have heat. They didn't have any means of survival. And this is why it's so important, like Zach, that people prepare for things like this, because like if they just would have had a bag in their car of some essential things that they needed, this could have avoided everything, right, Zach? Yeah. So you need a go bag in your car at all times, because you can always go back to that. But so these guys, literally, it says they went 180 days through the whole entire winter, surviving on like canned beans and things that were in the trailer that the park rangers had already stocked up in there. But when they ran out, they didn't know what to do. They didn't leave. They didn't try to go back to their car, because the car, I guess, ran out of gas or something. But you guys could look up. It's called the Yuba County Five. Also, if you guys know the big YouTuber, Mr. Ballin. Do you guys all know Mr. Ballin?
No. Never heard of him.
Oh, Mr. Ballin is a big YouTuber that tells stories. He did a story on the Yuba County Five, and I watched it, and it was amazing. Like, he had so much information on this case. But Mr. Ballin is one of the guys I absolutally love. Yeah,
well, Jammin knows.
Thank you, Jammin. Thank you, Jammin.
It's terrible, and you know they probably smelled pretty damn bad. 100 and
but the 5th guy was never found, so they don't know if there was foul play. They don't know if that 5th guy killed everybody else. They don't know, like, what happened. They can't ask anybody. Like, they just think they took a wrong turn on a wrong road and ended up in a place that they shouldn't have been. But overall, it's a sad story. Like, you guys should really look it up and read it.
What was the name of that YouTube channel again? Because, like, I
Mr. Ballin.
Okay.
Mr. Ballin.
Mr. Ballin doesn't sound familiar, but the story you told sounds familiar. Like, I'm vaguely familiar with it.
Yeah. Let me look it up for you.
reminds me of them guys at the Super Bowl a couple years ago that were doing drugs and they froze to death outside. And remember that?
Oh yeah.
Well, that had a lot more to it, I do believe.
Yeah, there was drugs
that had a lot more to it.
No, these guys actually it says in the news article.
Kansas City,
okay,
sorry.
I'm going to read the news article to you. And like Zach and I say, they were uniquely talented. Right, Zach? That's right. So it says they had mild disabilities. It says that the forensic evidence to explain what happened to the men, some say that many people confess to crimes after realizing how bad they were. But it says that they had mild intellectual disabilities. So I think that they didn't have the knowledge, the education of surviving. And that's why Zach and what Zach does is so important, because he can teach people like to keep those things as they go along in life.
Amen.
I keep a go bag in my car just in case I break down. Like, what happens if one day I turn the wrong way and I end up on like a back road and there's snow and I can't, like, I get stuck. Like, I have to make sure that I have water and snacks and the things that I like, protein bars and things. But yeah, like, just
non-perishable. Yeah.
Just who knows what's going to happen.
Right.
It's always better to be prepared.
Well, Jamma says military guy.
Military guy. Yeah. Yeah. One of them actually served in the military. Correct. Thank you. Thank you.
Of the victims.
Oh, no. Mr. Ballin is a military guy. He's special forces.
Mr. Ballin. Okay.
Mr. Ballin is special forces.
Oh, he's a bad A.
Yeah. So let me get you guys his channel link.
Okay.
Wajam's already dropped it. And
okay. Thank you, Wajamin.
He's dropped it in
Wajamin
unique.
Is my mod. That's my mod.
Yeah.
That's my mod right there. Thank you, Wajamin. Mr. Ballin, if you look up Yuba County 5, he has a whole entire story breaking down this crime that nobody has ever been able to solve about where these 5 people went. And it's amazing.
It's crazy. Now that I've looked him up, I recognize him just from the one video he did on them. That's like the only video of his I've seen.
It's the 5?
Yeah. It's got the red bar on the bottom and everything. So I know I watched it.
Oh yeah, you watched it. Oh gosh, Tug, this is so funny.
That is weird.
See, it was meant to be. It was meant to be, Tug.
Because I knew it sounded really familiar. I'm like, where have I heard this before?
Wait, no, this is like meant to be.
That's
but
awesome.
Yeah, so if you guys watched that video, right, of Mr. Ballin doing the Yuba County 5, it is a fascinating video.
Oh, he's got 9 million subscribers. This guy, he's a big time.
Absolutely, yes.
Wow,
like that's what I was talking about. What he does is he tells stories.
You're almost there, Chance.
He tells stories. He tells stories.
Wow. Well, is he on the air somewhere, like on terrestrial radio or XM?
On YouTube. He tells stories.
Just went viral.
But he's such a good storyteller.
I've dropped the link specifically for a video that has Yuba 5 in your chat and my chat. And then Bratty and Wajamin have dropped it in Chrissy and Unique's chat.
Thank you, Bratty.
So yeah.
Thank you. I see it. Thank you so
love
much.
Our mods. They're so
perfect.
Great.
I know we love mods. Our mods are amazing. I'm going to play something real fast for the mods, just for the moderators, because we love them.
Yay!
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for being mods on our channels. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for all the links you drop. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Wajamin. Thank you, Bratty. Little me. Thank you. I was just clarifying the names. I think she thinks I was busting her her boobies, but I wasn't.
Her cocaine would come out. Yeah. Her cocaine.
The
That's
cocaine.
right. Liquid.
Her cocaine. Tug and I were on the same page.
Yeah, cocaine boobs.
Her cocaine. You gonna bust your cocaine?
That'd be some fast
If you
motivating.
haven't been here, you got to rewind and watch it from the beginning to understand.
It seems pretty self-explanatory to me.
Chrissy, we gone 2 hours. I got a bolt in like half an hour. I got an early start tomorrow. I'm just saying.
So, everybody ready to do like a real quick round 2? Like,
oh, now you want?
Or should we just do open discussion and just say we'll come back next week and do the rest?
Yeah, my number 2 is actually pretty long, so.
Is
it?
Yeah, mine's kind of lengthy too.
Okay.
Yeah, mine is also like after I've been sitting here, I'm like.
So how about we let Chance go first? That way, if he has to dip out, he can dip out. Okay.
All right. I'll be real quick. Real quick. Okay. This is an Atlanta case. Yeah, it's not a comic, but you guys know this case. It's the Lynn Turner case. This psycho person murdered 2 of her husbands by putting antifreeze in their food. Let me show you what she looks like. She was a 911 operator. Ooh. And this is what she looked like. She's a real looker. That's Lynn Turner.
309.
Yeah, this is Lynn Turner. I'm going to be brief with this. This psycho. Okay, she was born Julia Lynn Turner on July 13th, 1968. And she was convicted in the poisoning deaths of 2 of her husbands.
Why don't she have a chin?
She I don't know, someone probably never mind. Turner's first husband, Glenn Turner, died after allegedly being sick with the flu in 1995. In 2001, the death of Randy Thompson, described as her common law husband under arguably similar circumstances, aroused the suspicion of law enforcement. After investigation, it was determined by authorities that Lynn Turner, this woman here, had murdered both men with antifreeze. Ultimately, she was convicted for the murders, and in prison, she hung herself, committed suicide on August 30th, 2010. And just some background on this Lynn Turner psycho. She was adopted by the Womack family shortly after her birth mother gave her up. So she had rejection issues, but that doesn't excuse murder, of course.
No.
The Womacks divorced when Lynn was 5 years old, after which Helen Womack took custody of Lynn Turner. Shortly afterwards, Helen Womack married again, and Lynn did not get along well with her new stepfather, D.L. Gregory. As a teenager, Lynn took to substance abuse and was admitted to a clinic in Atlanta for drug problems. By the 1990s, Lynn Womack was working as a 911 dispatcher for Cobb County, Georgia. And Lynn attempted to become a police officer, but she failed the psychological exam. Big shock.
I really wonder why.
Yep. Flash forward to 1991, Julia Lynn Turner met a Cobb County police officer named Maurice Glenn Turner and began to pursue him and seduce him. She married him in August of 1992. Glenn began to work a job at a gas station to support himself and Lynn after she left her job. Shortly after they married, Glenn and Lynn began to have problems in their marriage due to Lynn spending more money than Glenn could make, and soon were sleeping in different bedrooms. Around the same time, Lynn Turner began an affair with the Forsyth County firefighter Randy Thompson, who was from Warner Robins, Georgia. Glenn was unaware of his wife's affair, and by 1995, he began plans to move out and file for divorce. However, before he could go through with it, he fell ill and went into the emergency room on March 2nd, 1995, complaining of flu-like symptoms. He was treated there, and when he felt better, he went home. The next day, he was found dead when Lynn came home. Glenn's cause of death was ruled natural causes due to an irregular heartbeat. But after Glenn's death, she moved in with Randy Thompson, the firefighter, and collected $153,000 from her husband's death and pension plan. Let me see here. Almost done here. Lynn, I said I'd be quick. I lied. I didn't mean to be this long. Lynn and Randy bought a house together and then had a son and a daughter. By 2000, Randy and Lynn were having problems in their relationship, causing Randy to move out. On January 22nd, 2001, Randy Thompson, age 32, was found dead in his apartment. Thompson had reported feeling ill with the flu symptoms, just like her Cobb County cop husband victim and had gone to the emergency room complaining of a stomach ache and constant vomiting. He was treated and released on January 21st, 2001. Lynn made him some Jell-O, and by the next day, he was dead. It's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's not funny. Lynn Turner, this psycho, bitch, made her husband some Jell-O, and by the next day, he was dead. She only collected $36,000 in her boyfriend's death because his $200,000 insurance policy had lapsed. Thompson's reported cause of death was an irregular heartbeat, the same cause of death as Lynn's previous husband. So she was convicted, she got busted, and she was found dead in prison on August 30th, 2010, ruled a suicide. So Lynn Turner. Now, I acted in an ABC show playing a guy who first becomes suspicious of her. I'm going to play a quick clip. This is a show called Final Witness. It was a summer replacement show on ABC TV. Ooh. And I had dialogue and everything. It's a principal role. Let me find the clip real quick. I'm not trying to make this about me, but that's kind of
cool.
It's fine. It's about you right now.
It ain't about you.
Wait do you see the actress who played Lynn Turner? She was far more attractive than the real witch. Let me take the picture off here. Let me see. All right, let me take this picture off.
It's all about you right now, Chance. You're the one in the
spotlight. And an actress more
here
woman she played in real life. No, say it isn't so, Chance.
This woman, the woman's so attractive. I'm not going to mention her name, but the woman who played Lynn Turner in the TV version on ABC TV, Final Witness, was so pretty. But I play a car salesman who becomes suspicious of her, and I alert the authorities. And look at the cell phone prop they gave me. It's supposed to be like 1999 or 2000. All right, here it goes. This is a 30-second clip. It's short.
I was working at a car dealership. Another gentleman called me. He told me I needed to sit down. He had something he needed to tell me. I sat down. That's when he told me that Lynn had come to borrow a car. And he asked Lynn what she needed the car for. She said, for a funeral. And he's like, funeral? He said, yeah, I'm going to Rainey's funeral.
Yeah, see, it's brief, but
love the hair.
But I had all these this guy talked over my lines. And I didn't do it. The director was like, Chance, you nailed it. It sucks that they took my damn lines out. Oh, well.
Oscar worthy.
They said, I heard good hair. I heard good hair, Chance.
Oh, please. The way they did my hair, it was disgusting. It looked terrible.
You looked like a used car salesman, though.
But look at this. How many other people can say they did that and made that kind of stuff? You know, you did.
Exactly. Exactly.
True.
Go back to Ben. What did Ben say? Hi, Ben.
Hey, Ben. Let me go up. Okay, Ben George.
Yeah, hi, Ben George.
Here we go. Bust that bus buster. Sorry, I had to say about the cocaine boobs. What we talked about.
Hi, Ben. Welcome to the chat, Ben.
I think Shane will appreciate this. That Rodney Ho, he's like a big entertainment reporter in the Atlanta Journal-Constitution and agency.com. He was on vacation that week, and that was a local story. And I was so pissed because in the TV week, he didn't write anything about it. Usually he would write a story about anything on national TV that had anything to do with Atlanta. And he was asleep at the switch, and I wrote him. I go, man, why didn't you write an article about Final Witness? He goes, oh, I'm sorry, I was on vacation. It's like, well, you don't have backup or you don't research what's going to happen when you're off. I remember at the time it pissed me off. I sounded off against that guy. And he was at 106.7 when our station went dark.
Sound off.
May 31st, 2019. I had a couple words for Rodney Ho. Anyway.
Oh.
He hates me. He hates me. I'm like, what are you doing here? You just want to report about the end of our radio station? Anyway.
I want to hear
he was with WSB. He was with Cox. That's WSB radio. That's a big. I mean, they have stations and properties. At least the old owners in Las Vegas,
Chance. Come on.
other markets in the country. Okay, I'm done.
No. Bring
Chance.
it, Chance.
No,
Chance, I may have
stand that mofo.
I may have asked you this before. Have you ever interacted with Will Reagan?
Of course, I work for him on TCA. At TCA, I was like his lead sales guy over there, and he let me do the Pod Blast on the air on the weekend on Saturday live. I did my show, the Nostalgia Pod Blast.
That's
a 50,000 watt station, big station, AM daytime signal, 50,000 watts.
What you got?
I know Will.
Zach.
I know Will.
Zach was waving his hand.
Okay, Zach's waving his hand. Okay, I got it.
Uh-oh.
Zach's got something to say.
Thanks, Corey.
Don't you shake your head no at us. Oh, no.
You gotta say something now.
Oh, no, he doesn't have anything to say.
Oh,
Make me little.
My
Make
bad,
me
brother.
little. Like, don't make me big. Make me little.
My bad, brother.
Chrissy, this was a great topic. I want to just say thanks. I'm going to listen to everybody. I'm going to hang out as long as I can. I want to hear. I don't want to just talk and run. That's lame. So I'm going to sit here and
Colby,
listen.
how does it feel to be on a crazy panel like this?
I feel so damn sane right now. I feel so sane.
That's good.
Yeah, wait till
like
Tuesday.
my insanity from earlier today has been lifted. It's gone.
Good. I'm glad.
Awesome.
So Colby said, like, if I'm coming, send me the link. I might be a little late. I've got he's still working. And I understand that because, oh my God, if anybody knows my schedule, I don't even get home until almost midnight on Fridays. Like
Chrissy, I was dispatching as I was driving today.
Yeah.
Like literally. And when I say dispatching, what I mean is
I know what you mean.
would get a call and I would go, yeah, you say you're lost, right? Yeah. You're lost? Yeah. Drive 500 feet. Cool. Found it? Cool. Awesome. All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Let
problem.
me Google
No
that
problem,
for you.
man.
Okay.
No problem, man.
Yeah.
No problem. All right. Yeah. No problem. No problem. No problem.
Okay. Colby, I got a call last night, right? And it says, oh, we have 2 Brisbane trailers, which means 2 trailers going to the same location, which we don't normally have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have 2 drivers at night that kind of go in that same direction. And I'm like, so have the other driver take the other one. And then you guys both come back and grab the other 2 trailers, and whatever's left will notify corporate that we have to move those over the weekend through other drivers, through other hubs, because we don't have anybody on the weekends. We're not open on the weekends, but they are. So
well, that's far too simple, Chrissy. That can't work. That can't effing work. That can't effing work. Caught myself.
It worked, Colby.
I'm shocked.
I was like, can't we just have that second driver take the second load? And then you both come back and get 2 loads of the other things and take them down? Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Trucker talk.
Trucker talk. That's it. I love it.
I'm not a trucker. I'm
not either. I am not.
Trying to make people do extra work. That's messed up. You know, we are regulated by hours of service. All right, you're taking up so much time off of my clock. All right, and how dare you make me do something simple?
What?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Hey, Emery. How you doing, Emery?
Buff is saying, how dare you provide a simple solution to a problem like that?
Oh, but that's why they have me as the terminal manager. This is why I run the whole north state of California for this trucking company. From the Oregon border to the Bay Area, from the ocean to Reno. This is why I run this area. Because I look at it and I go, oh, really? This is so simple.
I don't know, man.
That's
Terminal manager sounds like a fate worse than death to me.
Yes,
it is because
Chrissy,
it's terminal.
Exactly, it's terminal.
Exactly,
terminal.
Absolutely.
You don't
a
get away
terminal
from that.
manager.
Terminal
manager means I run that terminal. But it's literally you're salaried at a high rate of pay.
Gonna get in our way. We're gonna
you're salaried at a high rate of pay for 40 hours a week, but you're not working 40, you're working 60, 70. So now you're basically making a minimum wage.
And I'm sure you've experienced the classic problem, as you were just saying with that situation. Why do other people, go out of the way to just make it so complicated?
Why you gotta
It's
go and
like,
make things so
hey.
Oh
complicated?
God! Somebody remind me what this.
What?
Oh, Danny's just griping as usual.
What do you say, Danny?
We love Danny though. Danny's a staple here.
Somebody remind me what this show's about again. I forgot.
We were doing a review on the book of Hound of Baskerville.
I found it to be long and tedious.
You bite your tongue.
Oh,
But like,
hurt me, Danny. It hurt me.
You just described my male vein-laden phallus. Long and tedious.
Whoa, boy!
You're earning that parental advisory.
Limey.
Limey. Whoa, boy.
Honey, Limey.
Sorry, what, lovely?
What is an eggplant called in England?
Aubergine. Aubergine. I think it's because it's French. It sounds French to me. Aubergine. There's an awful lot of English words that are French at the end of the day. So, yeah.
How did you not know that, Chrissy? That it's an.
I knew it. Well,
she just wanted to hear Limey say it.
Why, yeah. Oh, okay. Well,
aubergines can be very turgid and purple.
Of course, I knew that. Aldi.
Nothing like a good turgid purple aubergine.
I love that with that. Nothing like a good.
I actually made this really funny
thingy shaped like a turnip.
I made a really cute little like AI thing that was like a woman cowgirl riding an aubergine.
Oh my God!
What boy? What boy?
Reverse cowgirl. What did you say?
She was riding that. She was riding that Bronco. I'm telling you, she was riding
that aubergine.
Yeah,
this is around the time of the night my mind goes right to the gutter every week.
Oh, that's where we're at, sir. That's where we're at.
It wasn't faintly suggested. It was very chance. So it's fine.
Thank God for the parental advisory.
The Americans are all yelling.
About
it. Purple aubergine.
No, it's actually like a really cute little cowgirl riding an aubergine.
It is.
It really is.
Yeah. Doesn't make it better. I still got that image in my head. Doesn't make it better. Like trying to make it better only makes it worse, Chrissy.
Okay, well, I'm going to actually show you guys the picture.
Oh Lord. 18 plus.
If you ever wanted to see a woman riding an aubergine, here we go.
Hide your kids. We're about to see a girl riding an aubergine.
Stop. I swear it's not that bad. It's actually like a cute cowgirl just riding an aubergine.
Cowgirl. Okay, yeah, that makes it better. Are we talking a forward cowgirl or a backward?
That ain't like no Oklahoma girl I know. My Oklahoma girl don't ride no aubergines.
Okay, look, it's a limey redneck. Jesus Christ, I don't even know what's going on.
I ain't never walked into no bar in Texas and seen ride the wild aubergine. No.
Okay,
Chrissy,
I'm going to share my.
Chrissy, do you see the comments that BBB get from Zach? Look at Zach looking at Chrissy.
Oh my God.
Zach
is probably on fire over there.
That's like, what the fuck?
Zach's like, don't do it, sister. I don't Zach. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Okay, give me a second to get this loaded up and I'll show you guys. It's not that bad. You guys are all thinking really outside of the box.
Oh no, we're not thinking outside of it.
Don't show this picture. Don't show this picture. You're talking to the copyright king here. Don't show this picture.
Is there a freezing
I created
point for
it.
liquid cocaine?
I created
What?
it.
Liquid cocaine? Boobs?
Is there a freezing point for it? Like, if it gets too cold, does it get hard?
Zach,
I'm gonna call this BBB porn.
Frozen Coke BBs.
This BBB
All
porn.
right. Now I'm gonna corrupt my Google search.
Chrissy, I got to duck out. I appreciate it. Everybody, Caldy, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Always good to see you, Chance. Always good
Thanks,
to see you,
man.
Yeah.
And Chrissy and everybody, anybody wants more real crime? Oh, God dang, where'd my picture go? It just went away.
Hey, Chance, thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah,
we
see you
appreciate
later,
you being
Chance.
here. Thank you. Congrats
you're
on
awesome,
your channel.
Yeah.
We
Thanks.
love
Congrats
you,
again.
Chance. Chance, your
Thank you.
family. Your
You
family.
just deleted the picture I was going to show.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to.
For this. Friday on the Nostalgic Pod Blast, the authors of the Bob Crane biography. Take care, everybody.
That's gonna be a rough one.
Yep.
That's a rough one.
Yep.
This
Chance.
picture that she's
Later.
trying to show is too much for Chance.
Chance,
can't handle
you
it.
can't see
Remind me
it.
to send them a list of
We're
questions
doing
back.
BBB porn now. Here you go, guys. Give me a second. I'm uploading it now. BBB porn.
This is triple B.
Triple B, triple.
Oh, just leave it at that.
Chrissy, don't you dare click that
talk
button.
anymore, Chrissy. Don't talk anymore.
Hitting that button. Bam! BBB porn.
Good Lord, woman. Good Lord. Good Lord. Limey, you want to tell her? You want to tell her?
Do I want to tell her what?
That picture is not.
But that's one cool hat.
That ain't like no Southern girl I know.
Look, veg is good for you. And if it's purple, all the better.
See,
Like, two
Zach,
good
I
things
told
combined.
you. I don't do bad things. You were so worried.
Look away.
Oh, good Lord, that was hilarious.
Lick
It was
my biscuit.
it was actually
Let me
worse than I
taste
thought
my
it was going to
biscuit.
be. It was actually
Yeah, me
worse than I
too.
thought it was going to be.
Did you hear that, Caldy?
I heard.
Look what Bratty said.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's a spicy picture. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh, I could have done a pepper. You're right.
Yeah.
I could have done a
Good
pepper and
Lord.
made it spicy.
I think a cucumber would have been more appropriate.
It's an aubergine.
Okay. The freezing point of liquid cocaine is
Dan,
room temperature.
the cucumber would have made it American, apparently.
Exactly.
Just
Apparently,
Google it, Dan, and show us the
What
picture.
the hell are we looking at? Hold on.
BBB porn. I don't know what's going on anymore.
We don't know what's going on.
I thought we were talking about crime or something.
This
And
is
Oh,
a
crimes
whole
have been
yeah,
committed.
no,
Yeah.
I'm being shown some
We were. I don't know what
dirty,
happened.
dirty picture. A dirty.
And I told
I
you
think it
don't touch
became
that
open
button, and you
mail.
touch the button anyway.
Zach, I told you, don't touch the button, and you touch the button anyways.
Well, no, I'm talking about a blame-o picture of a cucumber.
Yeah, that's a totally normal cucumber.
Oh my! Wow.
So do you guys remember
Jeez.
when we did the live stream and it was about food, and Limey did like where his dad's vegetables were on the counter?
Whoa,
Mhm.
boy.
So
No.
he had like what, Limey, you had like a zucchini and some,
2 UFO squash.
yeah. And
Yeah.
somebody said
Makes a
that he
face.
was making sexual innuendos on my channel. I was like, no.
Yeah. somebody was saying I was using.
They were literally
sexual
his dad's
imagery
vegetables
as
that
my
he took a picture
profile
of.
picture. The
Let
thing
me be
is, like,
absolutely clear. I make
It-
sexual innuendos on every channel.
yeah, it does look suggestive
So
if
do
you
I.
have that kind of mind. But I made the face because my dad, despite being older than me, surprisingly, is very, very silly, and he likes making silly faces out of things. So I did it for him, and then I thought, oh, I like it. I'll use it as my profile picture. And then someone's like, it's sexually suggestive. And I was like, oh dear, you don't get out much, do you?
I mean, I seriously doubt anybody's going to get a copyright strike for a picture of some vegetables.
Yeah, nothing would surprise me.
I don't know. Like, I think that right now, a lot of things are going on. So, I mean, it is what it is. But give me a second. I'm doing something I would really like you guys to be able to be part of. If you just
Does
give
it
me a
involve
minute.
vegetables?
I was.
It has to do with vegetables. Yes, it does.
And one more question: are they flaccid or turgid?
I can make a salad.
These are biological terms to do with plant biology.
You know,
say something about tossed
since we're saying that, what exactly is turgid?
Turgid is when plant cells are very, very full of water, and it makes the plant part in question, like say a long vegetable, very firm and not very giving when you squeeze it. Turgid, you know, firm.
So like a melon can be turgid, or
Any
a melon,
plant bit.
yeah. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, any plant bit could be turgid as long as it's full of water and very firm to the touch.
Okay.
What
about
about
like a booby filled with cocaine?
I was about to say. What about a watermelon filled with cocaine? Is that
basically, if you have a melon full of liquid coke, that could be
when you watch this
turgid.
class, every time somebody says cocaine, take a drink of liquor.
Yeah.
Everyone, shut your cameras off.
Like,
okay.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on, but all right.
Everyone, shut your cameras off.
No
I
cameras.
don't know how to do that.
Zach, you don't have to. You have teeth, but you could play along. Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
Right. I'm drinking hot chocolate. What the heck?
I'm drinking lime flavored vodka.
Oh yeah,
which is
because
made from potatoes.
It's made from
Yeah,
potatoes.
Yeah. Very versatile.
I don't know why my thingies aren't showing. Like, that would be really funny.
Excuse
right now.
me?
Let me make sure that they're showing. Hold on.
Oh,
probably because they're filled with cocaine.
Limey, a fun fact about the potato famine: the American South helped to save you guys from that with corn.
Oh, well, saved Ireland from that. Yeah.
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 Oh wow. Okay, I didn't realize that. That is a good thing to know.
Caldy's educated. Like, he's got.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that out loud.
It's a bad word.
Don't let anyone think that I'm an educated person.
Not to be mean,
I'm a moron.
Yes,
not to be mean or nothing.
Educated because I played too much football without a helmet fit.
Not to be mean or nothing, but you people wouldn't starve if you didn't live on an island.
Hold up, Dan.
Sorry, what?
Hold up, Dan.
Island.
Hold up, Dan.
Then islands aren't the best place to survive.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
are you talking about England being an island?
Tom Hanks did it.
England's a
with the volleyball.
Oh my God. That island ruled. Dan, that island ruled the world.
I was going to say. I mean,
okay,
no,
I'm going to play something really fast. Oh, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second, please.
To survive because it's an island.
I need just.
Because you have nothing, you used it all.
Twist and turn, solve the clues. Bring back this banter, you can't lose. Puzzles, riddles, facts to see. Come join the fun, set
Okay, everybody, now we can get wild.
Danny,
Oh.
you
I'm not being mean or nothing. I'm just saying
I'm
islands.
so sorry I interrupted you, Danny.
I wasn't being mean or nothing. I'm just saying that
No.
islands aren't real good for having a lot of resources, and that once you use
Australia is an island.
Once you use up all the resources on your sad little island,
California's gonna be an island.
Hold up, boys. Hold up on this. I want to hear Danny out on this one.
Yeah, honestly, you have to ship resources in from the rest of the world. That's one of the reasons England had to go out and conquer a bunch of other places to ship in wood, because they cut down all their forests. They had to ship in animals because they ate up and killed all their natural deers and animals that lived there. So many animals went extinct in England because they ate them all.
Wait,
Australia is an island.
Some sad times.
Limey's a vegan.
No, but all I was going to say was clarify for Chrissy, because she was asking. Danny was talking about Ireland, which is the island of Ireland, and then England, Scotland, Wales is an island surrounded by lots of other little islands. And he kind of has got a point, but then as Goldie says, the British Empire conquered half the world or something, like it was massive. But there is also the thing of there's quirks and chances of fate. It's like somebody had the luck to be born in the US or the UK, and relative to the rest of the world, they're doing okay regardless, right? If you England happened to be in the right time and place in history to take advantage of the Industrial Revolution, for example. So there's lots of slavery, for example. There's lots of ways in which we became powerful and wealthy off of the resources and labor of other people. So yeah. Yeah, we did all right being an island.
Just England. I'm not picking
now
on England and Ireland and Scotland for being crappy little islands. There's lots of them out there, like Jamaica and Haiti, and they're even worse than.
Oh wow! How dare you?
Limey.
Islands have something in common.
Do not sell yourself short, Limey.
No,
you guys.
You have an amazing voice, Limey.
Well, no, I was talking about his people.
Yeah.
Your people created paperwork, and thank you for that.
Yeah, we exported bureaucracy to India, and they're very happy about it as well. It's Byzantine, the paperwork in India.
I love England. I've been kicked out of that country a couple of times. England's a great
last time I checked, Jamaica's doing just fine.
Yeah, man, they got no problem, man. I've been there 5 times. I
am 1/4 Jamaican.
I am half Jamaican.
I love Jamaica.
And
last time I checked, they're doing fine.
I'd be so glad your relatives had enough sense to get out, and so you could be an American.
I am American. Okay.
He's only just pulling that bloke thing that he does with the guys on the panel. Shane, stop it. Danny loves you. Danny would
gonna rag on each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, think about
guys are gonna be guys. They're just gonna.
Danny, I might need you.
Noogie each other.
We're making Harper really happy because I'm not messing with him tonight.
Danny, what are you doing Tuesday around 7 p.m. Eastern? I might need you too, because I got a video. I got a video I'm gonna watch that was sent to me about some. She's got to be some kind of nut job liberal woman telling you 6 things the man is doing wrong when it comes to self gratification. I watched 30 seconds of this video and I had to stop it. And I'm just like, I got to respond to this live. And I want a panel of just guys as we watch this video.
Shane,
what are you doing Tuesday?
I don't know. I'm 59 years old. I haven't been satisfied in years.
I am not able to come up on your panel because I'm a woman. Is that what you're telling me?
I know what I'm doing.
You'll be at work.
I'll be on your panel for that.
All right, you can come up too. I'm making a list.
Check it twice because I'm naughty and nice. I'm naughty and nice.
Hey, Shane, or Buff, make sure that you don't start that video off immediately because I'm gonna be probably about 15 minutes late, and I want.
I'm not gonna start off immediately. Yeah. I want to make
Shane
sure
and I will
everybody's
talk.
there.
I will be there. Shane.
Zach, you want some of this?
Oh boy.
Tug. Who wants part
Zach,
of
you want to
this?
get it? All right, I'm gonna put you on.
Tug, you want part of this?
Yeah, I'm in.
No, Tug, you can't come on my panel until I come on your panel.
I've already been on your panel.
Oh, you have?
Yes.
Hey, I drink too much.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We
He
drink.
was on
We
your
drink
panel
far too
last
much when we're
week.
on here.
Twice.
At least you realize it. That's
He
half
was
the
on your
battle.
panel last week twice.
Realizing it is half the battle.
You passed out.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's correct. Oh my god, yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
We
where it was
kept counting you out, and you kept going, "No, no, I'm fine." What?
Is he gone? Is he gone? Is he gone? Is he gone?
And then we all
Is
went
he
to
not
Caldy's.
gone?
I saw
We
that.
all went to
Oh,
Caldy's.
that was one of my liquor nights.
Yeah, we all went to
Oh,
Caldy.
trash.
Caldy started to stream, and we said, "Jump ship."
That was the first night that I heard. I had people going like, "Hey, Caldy, you going live?" Like, no, not yet,
Caldy, you
not for a
going live?
while. And they were like,
Caldy, you gonna
"No,
go live?
no. Hey, Caldy, you going live?
Yes,
Now?
Zach.
Like, do it now." Sorry,
I know,
Zach,
right?
go ahead, sir.
Zach.
Chrissy, could you share the image I just... It's one of Brady's shirts.
Okay. I didn't mute anything. I didn't hear what Zach said though, but I think he said to share the image that he just sent me. So hold on.
Yeah.
Chrissy, could you share the image I just sent you on Messenger? It's one
Yeah.
of Brady's shirts.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Let me get on Messenger real fast. Oh, I see it. Oh, this is cute. This is super cute.
I literally heard Zach say yes.
He did. He said, yeah. He did. He did say, yeah. Yeah. See, he said, yeah, again. I heard him. See, he can speak. Right, Zach?
So
yeah, a
glad
little
that-
bit.
My laptop has a really good speaker.
Yeah. So
I
does
could
Zach.
watch everything on this.
Oh, that's my aubergine. Okay, here. This one. I'm speaking out loud. Sorry, guys.
You're speaking
All right.
out loud.
Yeah. Okay, Zach, are you ready? This is Brady's shirt.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh my.
That's awesome.
That's a hot shirt.
That's a hot shirt. That's definitely a hot shirt. Wait, what happened here?
That's a
I don't
liar.
know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Limey,
Hey.
how'd you get over the whole screen?
I don't know. I'm everywhere.
Put your aubergine
I'm
away.
ubiquitous.
He's one of those purple tubas.
Right?
Indeed.
I couldn't remember the actual name that we were saying earlier.
It's the aubergine.
The aubergine.
Aubergine.
I cannot wait to say that.
Zach,
to
what are you
people.
doing? Make me little, make me little, make me small, make me small. Okay. Make me
When I was
little.
growing up,
Well, I got a good joke for that, but I'm just not gonna say it.
I read a
Make
lot.
me
I used to
little.
think eggplant and aubergine were two different things. I was so confused.
Okay, well, I
Yeah,
have
no.
one of my best friends that has been one of my best friends for 20 something years, like 27 years. And she's from England. And she actually is East Indian. And she was sold to a family by dowry to the United States to somebody here. And he has beat her, been rude to her, been mean to her.
Mhm.
And she finally divorced him. And the whole entire Indian community just turned their back on her. And I feel
Yeah.
it's really sad because
That's really
like
bad.
she literally went through hell.
Yeah.
But she has carried her British accent the whole time, and her favorite song is "Man in the Mirror" by Michael Jackson. So she keeps telling herself, yeah, she's beautiful, beautiful. I'll send you pics. I'll send you pics.
And yeah, when Chris and I first met, I'd always be translating English words and phrases and stuff. And Chris is like, "Oh yeah, I know that because of D." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, of course." Yeah.
Oh God.
I want to hear Limey sing.
Yes.
Man in
what
the
is
mirror.
This, guys? Everybody on panel. Hold on. Caldy, what is this? Hold on.
That's,
I'm
that's
getting there.
That's Zach. What do I win? What do I win? That was Zach.
You win that.
That looks like the penny that is going to be eradicated very quickly because of Doge.
Okay. But this is a penny, right? Does everybody agree this is a penny?
I do.
Indeed.
From what I can tell.
You're going to trick me, but go ahead.
I'm not tricking anybody.
I know where this is going.
You do, Shane.
You gypsy.
No,
You
I'm gonna let
gypsy. I
them
know
have
your
fun.
gypsy tricks. I know the gypsy tricks. Show me the penny, and then you take my nickel.
It's a penny, right? It's literally a penny, right? You guys see?
Hold on. Before you go any further, if any of y'all have a penny, pull one out right now. Because it's
Please
kind of
pull
a
one
visual
out.
thing
Yes,
you
thank
need
you,
to
Shane.
read.
Unless you're a Limey, in which case it doesn't work.
Right. But
Yeah,
if you're in the United States, please pull out a penny. Please pull out a penny.
I've only got 1 cent.
Okay.
If you've got them, pull them out.
If you've got one.
Not on stream.
Shane knows exactly what I'm doing right now.
Stop the camera for that.
I think
Turgid aubergines, pennies,
I'm
whatever.
so glad I
Shane
joined
and Limey
tonight.
both know exactly what I'm up to right now.
No idea. I've slept since then.
Oh, you're going to love this.
I remember.
Crazy penny lady.
Careful, Limey. Careful, Limey. We're about to be tricked. We're about to be tricked.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
The penny. I would like you guys to please, if you have one of these. Zach, do you have one?
No, Zach ain't got a penny.
What is this?
Can somebody tell me where on this it says a penny?
It don't. It says 1 cent.
Well, unless you get a
It
really
says
old
1
one.
cent. Nowhere in history of the United States has this ever been a penny. It's 1 cent.
Well, according to historical lore, when the penny was incepted, it was created, the concept of the thought was created by John F. Taffington. Now, so he was tasked with creating the monetary system of the coinage system in America. Now, he was allowed to name these said coins, and he named the first one. It was like, well, let's start with the simplest denomination, 1 cent, and his wife's middle name was Penny, so he named it the penny. Now that's absolute complete bullcrap, but y'all believed it. I have no idea why they call it a penny. I have no clue.
I was literally about to ask you, was the other surname Farthing, like Penny Farthing? we just get all of the English names in there.
Okay, but do you
Farthing.
guys, Caldy, do you remember getting that worksheet when you're in school where it says penny, nickel, dime, quarter, when you're in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Okay. Penny. It's not a penny, nor has it ever been, but that's what they taught us.
Okay, what are you getting at, woman?
What else have they taught us incorrectly?
Everything.
Yeah. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, where do you start?
Here we go. All right. So, so the 2020. All right. So wait. No. You asked what else did they tell us?
Nickel being $5
So the
grand.
2020 election. Blah 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 blah.
We are unhinged tonight. Unhinged tonight.
Yeah.
Caldy, thank you so much for coming up tonight. You've been a blessing being here. Like, I'm so glad that I get to
having me up tonight.
I'm so excited that I get to have you as my featured channel. You bring so much to the panel. Like, it's really great. Like, I love your intellect. Like, you're awesome. Thank you. I hope everybody like follows you back and is out to see you too.
I don't know. I love these guys. I don't know if they love me or not.
I love your accent.
I love
gypsy
being on your
accent.
panel. I love being on your panel.
I know that Zach up there. Zach hates me.
Zach,
Zach, don't you put that middle finger up? Don't you put it up? Don't you put it up? Don't you?
Zach is always talking. Zach is always talking trash about me and his.
Zach,
I'll do it for you, Zach. I'll do it
Zach.
Zach always says. Zach always says, "Don't be like Caldy. Be prepared." And I'm like, "Damn it, Zach! Why do you have to say things like that?"
Oh, but see, Caldy is prepared. Caldy has all of the intellect to tackle the world.
I got Slim Jims in my bag.
And he's obviously always staying cool. I mean, he's got that.
I know, right?
You know what Slim Jims are called now? They're called meat sticks.
They are meat sticks.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zach.
Call them protein.
And to be honest, history is his story.
History is history. Yes, it is.
No,
that's a good point.
What did he say? Is he all right? What?
History is his story.
Yes.
That's what Zach.
Oh, did you guys know that it says in the Bible that the man is supposed to brew the coffee?
He
brews.
Oh,
I'm sure Corey appreciates that one.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
Just saying.
He makes the beer as well.
And just remember, history is always wrote by the winners.
He did
make
make
the war. The winners of the war.
A lot of wine.
Yeah.
And it tends to be one-sided.
Are you guys all having fun tonight? I'm having a really good time.
Do I need to go cash my pennies in before they become outlawed?
Okay, you don't have pennies. You have cents.
I'm having a terrible time. I'm having an absolutely terrible time. Absolutely terrible.
Sorry.
Oh, BBB, you might like this one. Of course, in my travels, I get ID'd everywhere when I'm buying like cigarettes or whatever. And I swear the past 4 times I get that cashier, like, what's your birthday? Or they look at it and they're like, oh man, awesome birthday. Yeah. I've given up. And I just started, well, no. It's a curse, and I go into my diatribe about it. This bad thing happened. This bad thing happened. This bad thing happened.
Like, Shane, I'm telling you, every single time I go to the store and they ask me for my ID, and they see my ID and they see my birthday's 420, they're like, "Oh yeah, the cool birthday." I'm like, "Can I have my ID?"
Yeah, I haven't shown any of them.
Be so happy that you got a cool birthday. You ought to see what happens when I got carded and they saw that it was probably the 13th.
1824. Yeah.
I haven't shown any of them the tattoo yet because it's too cold up here. And I got like 5 layers of. I got 5. I have IM 420 on my arm.
I am 420. Okay. I just have tigers because that's strength and that's my animal spirit. But yeah,
I can't show my tattoos because it's a family channel.
I got.
Tell me you have $100.
I have zero
tats, but I got to get it redone anyway. Well, I got to get it finished.
Well, I got too many tattoos.
Did nobody pick that up at all?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. What?
I think we were all talking.
There's too much cost.
I said to Danny, like, tell me you have $100. Get that? Nobody got that.
That went over my head. Sorry.
Wait for it.
Want to blow $100?
It'll hit me later.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm kidding now.
Oh boy!
Oh no!
Oh boy!
Took a minute for the penny to drop.
Wow.
It's a cent.
Do we enter the Bambi cinematic universe? What's going on? Hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay.
I don't want to see Danny blowing $100.
I swear to God, everyone have a great night. I hope you guys come back. These are real crime stories tonight. We were here.
Hey, I'm vegan. I ain't going anywhere near those guys. You guys are welcome. Didn't no meat in my mouth.
I would hope not.
Otherwise,
He's vegan.
here or fucking otherwise. You have had it, guys.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
If you swallow, by the way, I'm just saying.
Okay, I've obviously started something. I'll talk to y'all backstage. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I love everybody. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We're all vegan right now. Nobody's putting any meat in their mouth. We're just gonna say goodnight.
Only turgid aubergines.
Go out to your local gas station and get a meat stick.
Get you a Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Just walk in and say, "I need a meat stick."
That's right.
And a turgid aubergine.
I'm aubergine.
I need a turgid.
Jack Links is better. Jack Links.
You're not wrong. Jack Links are better.
Oh, you're gonna have to mute us all, Chrissy.
But Macho Man Randy Savage never told me
Chrissy. We're not gonna let this.